今天也有好好行侠仗义。今天也有好好行侠仗义。
Okay, what about now? What about now? What about now? Hang on. What about now? Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, that's a funny story actually. That's a funny story. So, sometimes when I do work, I give my kids screen time, right? So like I'm on my computer and he's watching a video here, so that way I can focus on work and stuff. And I just looked at my my Go XLR audio setup, and it looks like he pushed all the buttons. There's a robot effect that I've never pressed in my entire life until now. Now it sounds like a robot, right? There we go. Yeah. Oh my gosh, my little guy got me good. He's trolling me already, and he's so small. Can't Can't imagine what it's going to be like when he's older. But okay. Thank goodness. Thank goodness we managed to fix the robot voice issue. All right. All right. Sorry about that, guys. So he's in bed now. He can't terrorize my stream right now. Man, I had to figure it out. I was like restarting my mic. And I'm just looking at stuff. I'm like, what's going on, right? And then I see all the buttons lit up on this thing. All right, all right. So what was I talking about? Okay, first, a bit of the agenda. I want to work on a list of stuff that's really, really similar and also indicate like how they're different between the games or if they're practically identical. And then the next thing I want to talk about was, oh yeah, am I sponsored or not? I'm not sponsored by Kuro Games. So that means that I can say whatever I want, which is also why, you know, I went into this game, and this is an honest criticism. Like, I want them to, or most of the criticism that's being presented to them is meant to be constructive, right? Because, you know, I also work in tech, and we strongly value, like, product always makes these polls and stuff that, frankly, very few people do, but they actually take it seriously. Like, we have people there that actually read the polls, that go through them and see what common trends are and things like that. I mean, I don't know. I think a company like Kuro Game Size probably won't automate too much of it because also right now the amount of feedback that you can provide in-game surveys is pretty low. So I'm assuming that they're taking the feedback seriously, and I'm sure they're reading it and stuff like that. So maybe my feedback is just from me. Maybe other people don't agree with it. But the whole point is to actually provide them feedback. That's why we do, well, that's why people do betas and things like that. It's so the product department can gather all the information and decide what do we want to implement into the game, what changes do we want to make. So for me, 100% my opinion, I don't know how other people feel about it, I could not focus on the story. And I just couldn't, right? To me, the story was, I was just mashing through it like most gacha games. And that's the thing, right? Like, the story doesn't have to be like that. But, you know, some people think the story's good. Some people disagree with me. But if I'm one of the customers here that they could potentially lose, right? Like, that's an issue. So it's definitely worth bringing up to them. And oh, oops, I guess I should pay attention for a sec. Okay. I do wonder, but yeah, so it's a combination of providing constructive feedback and stuff, right? And the music for this boss fight is so crazy good. Also, I don't know if ranged characters can do the interrupt. Oh gosh, I don't. Can ranged characters do the interrupt mechanic? Oh gosh, I can't dodge anything right now. All right. Pay attention for a sec. I don't know why I decided to fight this guy. Oh yeah, I wanted to grab a copy of his thing. All right. So yeah, I also finished my polls on the standard banner. So I like this character because look at that. I didn't even have to look, right? She's gonna be like a, oops, I didn't even do her hold thing. She's gonna be a really beginner friendly character. So how do you get crit rate in this game? Okay, he didn't drop the thing. Okay, sorry. It's hard to pay attention to both. But okay, yeah, guns can't parry. I was trying that, and then it wasn't working. So I'm glad someone can confirm that. Yeah, I was wondering why can't I parry this thing? But let's answer one question first. How do you get crit rate? It's just as expected. It's on your gear. So here I have this, I believe, 4-star or purple rarity. Dude here. So I've been playing this game on my phone at the office. I've been playing this game in bed, you know, next to my wife, much to her chagrin. I've been squeezing out playtime as much as I can here and there where I can, right? So it's been a bit of a challenge to get, you know, to kind of get the playtime in for this game. Not as much as I would like. But anyway, we can see crit rate right here, and then you roll the substats like this, right? So the artifact system is one of my bigger concerns in this game, but we're just gonna have to see once we get to a higher adventure rank how exactly it's gonna work. Because right now there is a certain amount of reward for grinding infinitely. right? And that's an issue because for, you know, those guys with like 15 wives, 73 kids, and 10 jobs, they obviously can't, you know, play the game infinitely to grind out the perfect gear. So in this case, let me show you guys an example. Let's say I want to farm a really good, this dude here, but I need to kill him over and over. There's supposedly a 20-ish% chance, although I don't know the main world bosses like this, they seem to have a higher drop rate. From completely anecdotal. This is not confirmed at all. Only on release can we really figure that out with enough data. But you can just keep going around killing these guys and collecting them, right? So when you collect them, they have a chance to roll a main stat like this with a substat. And I believe the first stat's always a percent, and the second stat is always a flat stat. So if we go through, we can see we got crit rate roll on this dude. We got crit damage, crit rate, attack with the second stat. Do all of them have attack as a second stat? Okay, so no, see? So then you have some HP, but maybe certain monsters focus on attack. Like for example, this type of monster focuses on attack with random substat rolls. Look at this. This is the one thing that I have with a havoc damage boost. Now, the next thing about this, so maybe this can actually end up being a guide on this system and the artifact system. You have different sets here. We can see. So we have a 2-piece set and a 5-piece set for the Sierra Gale effect, the Sonata effect. When you equip 2 wind things, you get 10% arrow bonus. When you equip 5 wind things, you get 30% arrow bonus after using an intro skill. So intro skill is when you QTE the character onto the field. Then they'll get this 30% arrow damage bonus like this. So let's take a look at these ones and see if any of them... Let's actually try to work on upgrading this character here, her artifacts. So she's an arrow character. Now, you think, okay, you can only equip up to whatever this cost is, and this cost seems to be increasing as I'm leveling up or, you know, breaking my limit on my characters. I think that's what causes it, because earlier it was 10, and well, now it's 12, right? So something increased it. But we can see that, okay, maybe, I guess I could equip, you know, a bunch of these giant monkeys with crit rate. But we can see that we lose the 5-piece set effect. And why is that? Because we need 5 different wind creatures equipped. That's what we need. So for example, I would equip this bird, which I don't have a second bird on here, and then we can see we have all 5 for that set. So you're heavily incentivized to catch different species of these animals in the proper element / well, I guess set, right? Because they're in the proper set here. So I hope that makes sense. And we're actually just going to equip this pig here because I guess I already have 2 pigs equipped, right? But this pig is a higher rarity, so I guess I'll use that one. So besides that, none of these others make sense for me to use. Oh, except for this puffball. Yeah, so we have attack, and I've already leveled this one up to 15, I guess. So let's upgrade one of these artifacts / animals. Okay, so another thing is this main animal is the one that you can transform into and do their on-field ability. I have the ape equipped, so she'll transform into the ape and smash the enemy. And each of these things has their own special ability. So we can transform into this giant monkey, cause arrow damage. It has like a 2-hit attack that I'm not fully sure about the details because sometimes it comes out, sometimes it doesn't. We can see more details here, right? The kick causes this, then the pursuit causes that. So it does a 2-hit attack. And once it does the attack, their arrow damage increases by 12% and heavy attack damage increases by 12%. Heavy attack damage, I believe, is the charged attack. Don't quote me, but that's the perfect time to start jotting that down. So we're going to have a combat section, and we have charged attack in Genshin, and we have heavy attack in Wuthering Waves. That's what they're called, okay? So we're going to jot them down as we see them because there's a lot of similarities between the games. Now, the next thing, how do we get substats on this thing? Let's upgrade one just for fun. So we're going to upgrade this boar. We can see that this thing, echo tuning is what it's called. So I guess, so we have, I guess we'll make a section for gear. So we have artifact substats, then we have echo tuning. And for echo tuning, to unlock different substats, we automatically put in everything here. So we just level it up, right? We level up this pig to 15, and we can see that Now they're called consonant attribute slot. Okay, one bit of feedback I have for this game. The names are so confusing. The names are so confusing. Me and some of my other content creator friends couldn't figure out how to do this one achievement because the name was so unintuitive. And then I just randomly decide, okay, I'm going to level up my character's skill. But it's also called, what was it? Consonant attribute. Now let's jot that down. Echo tuning, consonant attribute. Okay, regardless, we added our consonant attribute. So what do these consonant attributes do? We tune them, which we unlock the substat like this. We add this, and we can see we got resonance liberation damage. Resonance liberation damage, I believe, is the character's ultimate. So there's a lot of different attributes you can get, and we're going to max out all three. We use these items, which we get in various ways. I don't exactly know all the ways we get them, but we got, I guess we got HP and defense, flat HP, defense percent. Probably not ideal, but hey, it is what it is. So this is how you roll your substats. Now the next thing is you can farm the overworld for these monsters, right? You saw me kill this dude. This guy's awesome, right? He's so cool. But anyway, you kill these monsters, world bosses, enemies to collect their dupes, right? And then you want them to have the proper main stat, and perhaps the substat is actually fixed. So you need to farm them until you get the proper main stat. Now, one other challenge that appears is a lot of these enemies, I believe, can drop with multiple elements. So not only can they drop with multiple different main stats like the attack, they can also drop with multiple elements. So I believe like this turtle, for example, you might also see like a fire version of the turtle. No fire version. Is there like a lightning version? Well, anyway, there's this lightning havoc prism. There's a bunch of like enemies that, yeah, see, we saw the traffic light dude earlier. It can be a lightning element or electro, I believe. And we also saw it under the wind element. We saw the same traffic light. So when we go beat up these traffic lights in the overworld to farm them, they could drop in many different elements and drop with many different main stats. Now, the problem is, this actually, I don't know how you guys feel about this, right? Because a lot of people are going to feel very differently about this. But for me, I'm not going to have the time to go through the overworld and kill every single monster to collect these dudes with optimal main stats. And let's not even mention the substat. We don't even want to talk about the RNG behind the substat. We can see some text clipping here too, right? So these are just small polish things, but that's why it's a beta, right? These are small polish things. Kuro Games, if you're watching this video, you know, hopefully you notice some of the same stuff. But anyway, we could just imagine like farming all the animals in the entire overworld. That would alone take all day, most likely, right? To farm every single animal to get a whole bunch of these animals in order. Oh, sorry, I'm going to call them echoes. They're called echoes. I will call them echoes. So this is really cool, and it's also a bit of an issue, but perhaps they end up dropping frequently enough to the point where you don't need to grind that much, and the actual bottleneck isn't in collecting the dupes of the monsters, but it's more so in the material that you need to unlock these substats or to level up. To level up these dudes, you need also, I believe you need to spend your stamina on it. So artifact EXP as well as substat unlocking. Okay, artifact EXP, you need to spend your stamina. But the substats you get those random items here and there where those hexagons that I showed you earlier when I was upgrading the pig. So that's the artifact system, and fortunately there are some really good quality of lives, like we can see here. If I want to farm this dude, we can just click on detection, and just like the Adventures traveling book, we have tracking monsters. So that's actually the perfect the perfect thing to add to our list, right? So let's say we want to echo hunting detection, right? So this is under, I believe, general. So we have track monster and we have echo hunting detection. I'm just going to put that down for now. We have the gallery. Is that what it's called? Sonata Gallery. Okay, so it's kind of a mix. Where can you even find that over here? Yeah, so, you know, obviously we're going to just take some notes here while we do this. So yeah, this as well. Okay, yeah. Echo hunting. So this is under whatever this icon is. Let's see what the name of it is. Is that the guidebook? Okay, so we have the guidebook versus the, I think it's called the Traveler's Guide, and then the guidebook. It's pretty intuitive. A lot of this stuff is intuitive and one-to-one. I got Genshin Impact pulled up here as well. So we have this thing. What's it called? It's here somewhere. Archive Adventure Handbook. Yep, that's what it's called. So yeah, it's not Traveler's Guide. It's Adventures Handbook. And yeah, so we're going to have a lot of comparisons here. Because a lot of this stuff is very one-to-one. So I also want to talk about that too, right? A lot of people are calling this game a Genshin clone, and that's a perfectly valid opinion because, let's be real, it kind of is a Genshin clone. There's no question about it. Like, look at the icons here. Look at the layout. You have your skills down here. You have your characters lined up. 1, 2, 3. You have the mini-map. If we go over to Genshin Impact, we have the icons here. We have the characters lined up here. We have the character abilities, a mini-map, as well as some additional icons up here. And that's the thing. Okay. I'm fine with this. I'm completely fine with this. And it might be a hot take, but the fact is that we always iterate and improve on previous work and inspiration. And this is not like anything close to plagiarism, in my opinion. It's definitely inspired. The reality is that Genshin Impact Toyoverse spent the millions upon millions upon millions of dollars to figure out what ended up working, and their formula ended up working. So to save a lot of money, development time, as well as just to be pragmatic, right, with your company resources, just take what works and throw it in your game and see how it goes. Just look at Vampire Survivors and all the spin-offs off of Vampire Survivors, or frankly any platforming game. Okay, Nuvalette is being very chatty in the background, which is distracting me, so I'm gonna have to open the map. Oh god, I haven't spent my resin stuff in Genshin today. I can't stop playing this game. I'm getting sidetracked again. I can't stop playing this game. After I got past the first few hours of the story mode, I keep thinking about it. I can't stop playing it. And it's basically the early mid-game Genshin Impact loop. It's the loop is identical. Where you go through these story quests like this. You go through these story. I've been putting off the story. I've been putting off the story quests, or I guess in this case tutorial quests, because yeah, it's a good way for me to fall asleep personally. But you go through the story quest until you get locked by your adventure rank, and then after which you have to go explore. You have to gather adventure rank in different ways, and it's the same gameplay loop. But the advantage is that most players that have played Genshin Impact, especially the early game and the early gameplay loop of Genshin Impact, which really gets you hooked and addicted to the game, it's been a while since they've done that, right? So this, now for me, it actually hasn't been that long, because I made a recent video on my free-to-play account, which was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the free-to-play experience in Genshin. But the thing is that because you haven't experienced this gameplay loop too many times, or maybe you have, maybe some of you guys have been creating new accounts and stuff, it's gonna feel fun and fresh again. Because if you are one of my OG viewers and you started playing Genshin Impact when it was released, or even like a year or so ago, it's very refreshing to have a new spin on it. And that's kind of what this game is. Now, this game does have enough distinction. You know what? I'll talk while I also do some combat too. I may as well farm and talk as well, because I got a lot to say about this game. So, because this game, okay, yeah. See, it's hard to talk and do combat at the same time, because now I'm already distracted, right? So this character has a built-in counter as well, right? which is very cool. I'm using arrow damage against this enemy, which resists arrow damage, which is, you know, 5-head play. All right, very smart. Here you can see there's not much for me to do there. We'll just try to break its meter real quick. Ow. Oops. Okay. Kind of blew that cooldown. Let's break his thing. We're going to use her ultimate. And yeah, let's just kill some of these dudes real quick. And we just use her gun attack. And we do the big finisher at the end. Do a ultimate too as well. So sometimes it's yeah, see, now we managed to catch this big monkey, right? So you can see how you're heavily rewarded just going through the map killing these enemies, right? So you know, if you want to no life this game, there's a lot of potential for no lifing this game. So yeah. Okay. Oh, what the heck? Oh my gosh, I got bored. I got cow rammed off the cliff. Oh man, I mean, you would have, fortunately fall damage in this game is very, very generous. Man, you'd be so dead if that was in Genshin Impact, but no, good times, good times. So anyway, I kind of forget how much I kind of forgot what I was talking about. There's just so much to talk about, but yeah, so this game has its own identity. It really does. Now, I think when they started making this game, they definitely just like basically were like, we're going to take Genshin Impact, we're copy it, and that's the baseline of this game. But even though it's super similar, you know, every character being able to access like, you know, these Pokemon-like abilities, and the combat system is very, very, very different as well. So that feels really, really good. The combat system feels very rewarding. Like when you dodge stuff properly or whatever, you feel like you're good at the game. And when you don't, you feel like you can learn something from it. So while it's punishing, like their previous game, punishing Grey Raven, it's rewarding at the same time. Because the gameplay loop makes you feel like you're getting better at the game as well. And that's super rewarding. Right now, oh yeah, I do have to kill more of these dudes to collect, like, see, look, you can see how this is going to take a lot of time, collecting all the mobs. We can kill every single mob, farm every single one in this entire game if we wanted to, which is insane for the people that want to grind it, out. Oh yeah, look at this character. See, when you press and hold her charge attack, she gains a super thick shield and heals, right? And does a lot of damage. You can see that huge AoE damage around her. And now this squishy gunner character has this giant shield. But shields aren't as overpowered in this game as they are in Genshin Impact, because you do not gain the same amount of stagger resistance. Like in Genshin Impact, when you have a shield, you cannot be interrupted at all, right? But in this game, you'll get slapped around even with a shield. But the main benefit is obviously you don't take damage. And in the Abyss earlier, I was getting like two-shotted. So damage is a real issue to deal with. Okay, now we'll just auto attack it to death. And we got to collect these items. So you also have to collect these monster bits and cores to upgrade your character talents as well. So there's a lot of a time sink for getting the perfect artifact or echo, as they're called in this game. Getting the perfect echoes. Like, look at the garbage ones I have on this character. I got HP percent main stat. HP percent main stat. I got defense percent on this one. Like, what is this meme? And imagine trying to roll the proper substats. It's gonna be rough, right? Because I don't know how we get those spheres either, right? Like, these spheres is what you... Oops, what I do? Yeah, I pressed B. These spheres here. Yeah, we got these ones for 3 stars, right? We got these ones for 5 stars. So you get them, I guess, from 2 places: simulation training and obtained from Huang Long. So I don't know how many you can get per day. Ah, I see. So right now the lower rarities drop these. So you get these by spending stamina. That's how you get them. Good to know. Good to know. So yeah. So you can see that's going to be the bottleneck, likely, is the stamina for this. And then you can spend the time farming the overworld mobs like I am right now when it comes to killing the echoes. Okay. So So you felt like, okay, so let's talk about one thing that I felt like Tower Fantasy and Wuthering Waves had in my very, very first impression. There was some jankiness when I first started playing Wuthering Waves. And that's okay, right? Because after kind of getting more used to climbing the walls and those mechanics and stuff, it's gotten less janky feeling. And now it feels a lot more smooth once you kind of like get used to the gameplay. Okay, so one thing, yeah, it's a little hard to aim these fireballs. It's a little hard to aim these fireballs at some of the dendro. There we go, we hit it. So some of the climbing felt janky, but nowhere near Tower nowhere near Tower Fantasy. Tower Fantasy was a bit was something else. Let's just say that. So okay, we're gonna find. I think is it this thing? Okay, so we got to kill this little critter here. So we'll just use our Pokemon's ability to beat them up real quick. Let's use this Pokemon ability. So right now, my Pokemon abilities do a lot more damage than my characters do, which I think I don't think that's gonna be forever once your characters start scaling better. But I don't know. Maybe the Pokemon abilities scale off your characters too. But perhaps they just have like really high multipliers to start off, and your character multipliers will catch up in due time. But yeah, so Tower Fantasy had a lot of jankiness. Like you would literally get stuck on a chest. You know, you just be like stuck here hovering on it where you can't move for God knows how long in that game. And that really stood out to me, right? It's very jarring to your experience. So, okay. Let's see. You can aim with G. Yes, you can. So far, that hasn't had much use for me, except for like clearing some of the mini games and stuff. Now, another criticism, which I think is valid, is the overworld is a bit empty. Whoa, that bird? Oh, we can't shoot the birds. We can't shoot the birds. Yeah, I tried killing them before, but I never tried to use the first-person shooter mode for it. But yeah, is there a late game? Yeah, okay. Okay, so the late game, I'm certain is going to be a lot more promising. And I mentioned Abyss. So let's take a quick look at the Abyss. So this is the Abyss. There's other gameplay modes. I haven't unlocked the Labyrinth mode, which I believe is like a Labyrinth-like mode. But this is the Abyss so far. So I did get 12 out of 12 out of the first, you know, very basic starter level of the Abyss. Now, this is an interesting way that they did it. You have 4 levels, and each of these levels cost Vigor. So I'm assuming with the Hazard Zone ones, you might have more... I'm not sure, right? Oh, hang on. Wait, what? I didn't mean to exit. Let's go back in there. Let's go back in there. So, the Abyss in this game, we have 2 here, which I haven't done yet. I haven't done either of these, so we're going to experiment. But each character has a vigor cost. This vigor cost is how much of this 10 vigor they can spend when they go into the Abyss. So unlike Genshin Impact where you need 8 characters to build out for your team, in this game you can only use each character a certain number of times. So that means that you are incentivized or kind of splitting up the characters and leveling up more than obviously just 3 characters. So I'm going to try this out with this team real quick. These monsters, I had to retry one of them because I was just getting clobbered by the monster because I actually had to learn the basic monster attack pattern. So let's take a look at this Abyss. I obviously haven't tried it yet, so it's going to be interesting to see. So I'm just going to open up immediately with her ultimate, which... the reason why is because it kind of helps group them up from what I've seen. And now we can try... So this character is not really built properly. I want to see if I can conserve my built characters between the 2 abysses, or between the multiple abysses. So right now... Okay, look at that super delay. Oh, it's buffing. I think it's buffing the Scorpion. When in doubt, just press and hold her skill. Because that way, you'll pretty much just be invincible, right? Which is what makes her really good. So also, I'm not sure how I feel about healers, because this is really a game where if you get good, you can definitely avoid pretty much all the damage, and therefore have no need for example, healers and stuff. But perhaps there's an advantage still for healers, because that means that you can attack and take damage when otherwise you couldn't. Right? So perhaps that's the argument behind it. I don't know, right? We're going to have to see how the balancing in this game turns out. But we can see this character just literally lets me face tank, which is really cool. It's kind of like a tank style character, and it feels like a tank style character. Like, look at that. She's pretty much invincible when she's like that. Really good for, you know, like a boomer gamer like myself, who doesn't have the same reflexes as he did, you know, when he was younger. Right? So these things don't really attack much, so I'm just going to keep punching them. So one issue too is I'm trying to look at the other monster, but I can't. Yeah, see, the camera is often very uncooperative, because you want to obviously look at those enemies behind you to see if they're trying to attack you, right? Because if they are, then you can dodge it, and you can be rewarded with a counter or whatever. But in this case, like, the camera was so fixated on the little dude in front of me that I couldn't, you know, even look at the scorpion to see what it was doing. Okay, so we made it past one floor. Now we're at the second floor. So we have to fight a bear, a single bear. A single bear is the enemy here. So let's try this. I'm going to save this character's stamina, or I'm going to save my fire girl's stamina and try this team. Okay, so right now we're depleting the staminas of my characters as we go into this abyss. So this one's 5 levels higher, and from what I've noticed, just a few levels makes a huge difference for how strong the enemies are, which is you know, promising in a way. Okay, so there's 2 bears in this one, and for this character, her playstyle is really interesting. You want to build up a bunch of bullets. Oh gosh, oh, look at that! Look at her health. Look at this character's health. Oh god. Oh, she's dead already. I forgot you don't get iframes. Look at that. We're gonna retry. You don't get iframes when you use the Pokemon's laser ability. Now, my question is, if I swap off and the laser ability is still going, if the MC will still die in that case, right? So that was crazy, right? That's crazy. So anyway, we're gonna open up by building up her ammo and her ultimate. We're going to swap off. Let's see if the MC takes damage. Okay. She did not. Okay, sorry guys. I'm trying to pay attention here. Now this character, I guess, does allow us to kind of like range the enemies, which is pretty cool. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Look at that. You get hit twice. And you're toast. Holy cow. Man, I also don't know these bears' attack patterns here. Wait, I have a healer. That's right, I have a healer. So healers are good for letting you make mistakes. Right, now I can take one more hit. Oh god, see, even though I dodged there, I still took that damage because of the consecutive attacks that the bear did there. Oh my goodness, okay. Okay, holy cow. Yeah, these bears are something else. I'm gonna have to bring the tank girl. Look at that. Just dodging the whole time. Dodging the whole time. You saw how squishy my characters were. They're just dying in 3 hits from these regular bears. Right? So we're just gonna go bring our full team. We're gonna bring the full team. The whole crew. We got our tank. We got our DPS gunner. And we got our healer. Yeah. So that's crazy. That's crazy. But you can already see, right? This game feels more challenging. I have to dodge the bears. I can't just face tank them and instantly heal. No, no. Look at that. Look at the gunner chick just dying instantly. Okay. So we'll just pop this. I'm gonna do some damage here. Pop this. Build up some ammo. Nope. Okay. Okay. You're not invincible during the Pokemon abilities. Right? That's a huge factor in this. Okay, so now we'll bring out our tank. I'm gonna build up her shielding ability. I wonder if there's any point in doing plunge attacks mid-fight. So after we get her shield, we can then bring out our gunner chick so she can actually absorb a hit and also output her damage. Build up ammo, which I failed to do. Do her counter. Build up her bar again. And build up her shield. Okay. Oh man, I need to let the her shield ability finish completely. Oh wow, I already lost my shield. Where's the other bear? I can't see it. I can't see it. Yeah, because of the freaking camera angle. That's the problem I was talking about, right? I really have to see both bears, but I couldn't see both bears right there. Oh god, she's almost dead. Okay. I don't know how her healing works. I haven't even looked at her kit properly. So, we're just gonna have to wing it. Oh man, I couldn't... Jesus, I think I got hit from behind the bear. We can do this, guys. We can do this. I think I got hit while I was behind the bear. Unless it has a swipe backwards attack, which I missed. Yeah, so even these regular mobs, you gotta learn these attack patterns. Look at this. I'm gonna try a different opener. Not gonna do much, make much of a difference. This time I'm not gonna even bother bringing out... Ow. Ow. Okay, wow. Wow. So I dodged, countered, got clobbered over and over and died. Wow. Okay. So the gunner girl was preventing me from having to eat multiple claw attacks. Oh my goodness. All right. Wait, what? That was interesting. It looks like the oh wow, okay, the auto targeting there was kind of disappointing. I see. So they do the charge attack when they're a little further away from you. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. And after the charge attack, they're vulnerable for a bit. Whoa! And then they do a really fast charge attack there. And now I'm almost dead. Yeah, we really got to pay attention to these bears' attack patterns now. This is crazy. Where's the other bear? Okay. Okay, we got to go full gamer mode here. This is... Sometimes just regular mobs are harder than bosses, you know? Because their attacks are less telegraphed. Okay. We'll build up our shield. Yeah, I don't think I can face tank that whole thing. Okay. How come not... Oh, I accidentally used both cooldowns. Oh god, it's still attacking. It's still attacking. It's still attacking. So this bear's down. Yeah, I really gotta pay attention to these bears. Holy cow. Build up our shield, which I kind of wasted. Where's... Okay, I gotta keep an angle on both the bears so I can see them both. Okay, so this bear's down. The other bear's goofing off. Oh gosh. I'm fighting the camera. Look at this camera angle, guys. Ah, I can't look at the bears. That's a big issue, right? In a game where you need to really keep an eye on all the enemies. Maybe it's like a setting. Okay, what attack is it gonna do? The charge. I keep making them do the charge attacks here. All right. I think we have an opportunity to build up the shields. Oh god. Oh, I punched right through my shields. Okay, let's keep going for now, I guess. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, so I'm not really familiar with just how durable those shields are, right? But we're just gonna have to range them, I guess. Okay. There we go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we didn't even beat it in time. Yeah. Yeah, we're struggling against two bears. I mean, I guess I have to figure out like how durable her shield is to figure out like how much she can tank and stuff, but you can see that the game's already magnitude's challenging. Now, I think eventually when you build up the characters properly, you can just steamroll through that easier content, right? But that was rough. You have a lock on. There's an option for it. Let me take a look. I haven't gone through the oh. Yeah, that's right. I think frame rate. Okay, I don't think it's in graphical settings. Auto super resolution. I don't know what that is. All right. So gamepad, move forward, move backwards. Lock on target. Yeah, lock on target. Okay. Mail. What's this? Log upload. User agreement. Is there something that can change the camera from locking on? Camera reset. Moving camera correction. This is it. Or no, battle camera correction. This is it. Yeah, okay. I don't need a battle camera correction because that was crazy. That was crazy. Oh, so yeah. I can lock on and then use her ultimate. That's why, like, hey, look at that. Temple. So I gotta lock onto the enemy before I use her ultimate. So that way it doesn't just shoot off to the side. Yeah, okay, see, look. That's awesome, actually, because Genshin Impact doesn't allow you to even lock on or lock off of stuff. Oh my god. It's so smooth now. 120 FPS. Holy cow. Alright, that's some good stuff. That's some good super high FPS. Amazing. Yeah, you can see twice the details now. Or at least at twice the frame rate. Bro had motion blur on. Do I still have it on? Can you turn off motion blur? I don't really like motion blur much. Let's turn it off. Motion blur, there we go. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Super resolution, quality, balanced, auto performance, ultimate performance. Okay, yeah, I guess just auto's fine. Special effects quality, 120 FPS. Yeah, Genshin would never do. I heard a rumor about the Genshin FPS. I have no idea if it's true, but is it true that it's because PlayStation wanted 120 FPS for Genshin Impact as like an exclusive feature or something? I have no idea, but yeah. Yeah. So no, the thing is that you can tell that these developers are listening, right? These developers are really listening to the community feedback, which is incredible, right? Like that's what you want to see is attentive and responsive developers. And even the game's not perfect yet. It's not. But given the opportunity to grow, and personally, I think this game's going to be big, right? Which is also why I'm investing time into it. You know, if I didn't think this game was going to do well, I wouldn't play it very much. But not only do I think it's going to do well, I'm just having a lot of fun playing it, right? And that's the key. If I'm having a ton of fun playing it, then I'll probably think the game is going to do well. So, okay, anyway, let's see. We got some doggos here. They're just chilling, but we're about to go in and murder them. Okay, I'm going to try the lock on. So if we lock on... Oh, so now if we lock onto that one and cast our ultimate, it won't just fly off in a random direction. Yeah, look at this venti gathering capabilities. Oh, God. The camera's even worse now. Ah! What's going on? What's going on with the camera? Oh, man. I thought it got better, but it's worse. Okay, let's see. I gotta turn off all auto camera stuff. All auto camera stuff goes off. Yeah, there's some funky camera stuff going on. That's okay. You know, I'm sure they'll fix that. That's just seems like some annoying coding issues or some oversight, right? They're like, oh, okay, well, you know, some oversight in the code. Huh. Yeah. Okay, getting a little distracted. Let me take a look. We'll shoot in the opposite direction. Yeah, mouse sensitivity. It wasn't the sensitivity. I wasn't trying to jolt it back and forth. I was trying to rotate the camera. And it just like snapped me back. It's like, you're looking this way, man. You know, we don't care if you're trying to look over there. No, you're looking over here. Right? Yeah. I'm sure they'll fix that. That's a pretty minor thing. I mean, it's disruptive to the gameplay, but this is a beta, right? This is still the closed beta 2. I have not played closed beta 1. So I cannot attest to like what has improved and what hasn't improved. And perhaps like some people that, you know, have obviously experienced closed beta 1 has like a better insight for that. What did I just pick up? I've never seen that item before. I have no idea what that was. But yeah, like climbing, at first to me it was a little jarring for the characters to just like literally run up the walls. But now I can't not run up the walls, if that makes sense. The exploration is a lot of fun. You got these cool little moves and parkour in the air. And a small detail that I really love about gliding in this game is you maintain momentum when you stop gliding. Look at this. I'm moving forward. When I stop gliding, I'm still moving forward. So let's bring this up. That's huge because when we look at Genshin Impact, right, this has always been a thing. I know I'm nitpicking Genshin now, but this has always been a thing that's bothered me about Genshin Impact. When you glide and you stop gliding, you drop straight down like a rock, just straight down, right? So you should maintain your momentum here, right? So fun fact, I was a physics major back in college. So this type of stuff, you know, this type of stuff does get to me. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the about the gacha system. Okay, Tsushia looks a lot different from closed beta 1 to closed beta 2, like a completely different character. I like her a lot, you know, she's super cute. She feels pretty strong for a 4-star DPS. And the PC power. Environment of the game could use work. I agree with that. Or I don't know if that's what you're implying by saying it looks like Tower Fantasy. Do you like how I assume when you compare it to Tower Fantasy, I'm like, oh yeah, it could use work. No, that's unfair to Tower Fantasy, but it could because it needs more variety. But that's the thing. This is this game's closed beta region. Once this game is successful, they're going to get a ton of money and make some crazy new areas. Right? Like that's how Genshin Impact started. Liyue and Mondstadt. What the? Girl, you gotta throw it at that thing. You chucking it at the ground. No, but like Liyue and Mondstadt, you know, felt very similar overall, except for like, you know, the architecture of the cities. Well, okay, actually that's not true. Liyue had those crazy mountains, right? Like those mountains. I actually really like the mountains here in Liyue. They look incredible. Over here somewhere. Yeah. These mountains. Right, so Genshin does have some better overall scenery and stuff, in my opinion. And Genshin Impact is running a bit slower now, thanks to max settings on Wuthering Wave. I'm not surprised. But this region, in my opinion, in Genshin, I really loved it when I first explored it. Now, I didn't like how difficult it was to explore, but I love the way that it looked. Like, look at this. Right, look at this scenery here. Admittingly, Wuthering Waves doesn't really have scenery comparable, in my opinion, yet. The keyword being yet. But that's the thing. Considering what this game is right now, they can absolutely go wild and ham once they get the right amount of money to pull this off. Right? Because, whoa, wait, how many boxes do I have to break? Okay. And some of the mini games have been really fun. There's this mini game which was a literal blast because, oh, oops, you're chucking these giant, like if you guys have seen Attack on Titan, you chuck these giant thunder spears, like these huge spears that explode, and you just yeeting them across like super far. Like, okay, yeah, I can demonstrate. You can yeet stuff so far in this game. Look at that, and it's satisfying. It's got that oomph when you launch it, right? It's got that oomph. So you're just launching these giant thunder spears at hordes of enemies, right? So there's promise there because they're willing to kind of go all out with that stuff. You know, there's a lot of satisfying mini games like that, which I didn't think I would say, right? Like I didn't think like going into this game I'd be like, oh, I enjoyed the mini games. What? No, yeah, I enjoyed some of the mini games. It was great. I think it's fair to compare Genshin with WoW, but at the moment, not like how it's comparing to a 3-year-old game. And that's correct. That's completely fair. This game is coming out 3 years later. Players are expecting it to be different and better in many ways than Genshin Impact. And it does differentiate itself enough for that to be the case, in my opinion. Now, the only question is its sticking power and, you know, just how the general populace ends up treating the game, right? And Genshin Impact was also lucky. It was released at the perfect time when we were all stuck in our houses because of COVID and we had nothing to do, right? So we're like, you know what? This game looks pretty good. And don't you have phones, right? So we all have phones. We all put it on our phones. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, so the brighter scenery in Genshin Impact was a big feedback that Wuthering Waves got, and supposedly they made this game a lot brighter. And I'm assuming that's the case because Punishing Grey Raven is a pretty gray game. It's kind of darker, it's grayer, but they really cranked up the vibrancy, which is good. In my opinion, I think it looks a lot better being more vibrant than not. So how's the skill tree in this game? That's a good question. The skill tree is a small combination of Honkai Star Rail plus Genshin Impact. So we have the basic attack here, which is also the charged attack / strong attack. We have the resonance skill, which is the elemental skill in this case, and all of them take these materials here to level up. Then we have the Forte Circuit. This is unique. It's kind of like the passive / talent in Honkai Star Rail. Wait, what are we doing? We got our spreadsheet, boys. Let's do it. So we got combat, charge attack, heavy attack. Would this be considered combat? Yeah, I think so. So we have basic attack. It's called basic attack in this game. And it's also called basic attack in Genshin Impact, right? So we have the skill, elemental skill. And we have resonance skill in this game. Excuse me. We have the Forte Circuit. Now, the Forte Circuit, I guess this is the closest thing to a passive in Genshin Impact. Like your passive 1 and 2 is what I would consider this to be. But the Forte Circuit, you know what? Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. And this is not in Genshin Impact. Honkai Star Rail actually does have something similar. And it would be the character's talent. But Genshin Impact doesn't really have an equivalent to it. And we have the Resonance Liberation. It works just like Ultimates in Genshin Impact. We have Intro Skill and Outro Skill as well. So Intro and Outro Skills, which it's interesting. Where's the Outro Skill? This is the Outro Skill. Yeah, okay. So Intro Skill is not applicable to Genshin Impact. And finally, we have Outro Skill. This is also not applicable in Genshin Impact. Now, let's see. So, to answer that question, we can see here that we can level up these basic attack, skill, Forte Circuit, Resonance Liberation, and Intro Skill. Then, at a certain point, you can unlock these passives, which are like the traces in Honkai Star Rail, where you get some stats, and you have the major traces, or I guess, you know, the passives in this case, where it adds like a bit of a more substantial effect than just some stats. Resonance Liberation, these are all such big mouthfuls of terminology in this game. But we have the Resonance Liberation damage increase, which is her ultimate. Her ultimates will be increased by 20% thanks to this passive. The next thing we have is another major passive, which we unlock at Resonator rank 3, which I'm assuming is the next limit break. And we can see here that the shield amount obtained by the heavy attack, it just adds another passive ability, essentially, to this. So these are called inherent skills. Okay. So we have inherent skills, and these are passives from Genshin. And then we have attribute bonuses. Attribute bonuses. And I would say this is probably like the Ascension stat bonus in Genshin Impact is probably the closest thing, but not really. So I'm going to say not applicable here. Okay, let's also quickly talk about outro skill and intro skill. Outro skill is when your character swaps off the field with their QTE. So once the character icons blink on the side, which let's just go find something to do that real quick too, because I think having the visual representation of each of these abilities is good. We'll do it to our monkey friend because it's the easiest to, like, you know, walk to. I can also take a punch. So is there a monster here? Okay. Yeah. So outro skill is this bar right here. You see this bar? Once, well, not bar, this circle. Once this circle is full, then you can do a QTE ability with one of your other characters in standby. So let's charge it up. Now it's charged. It's a full circle. We can swap to the next character, and she will do her outro skill, and this character will do her intro skill. Right? So we can see this character swap on and shoot the enemy a few times. That is this character's intro skill. So some characters are, you know, definitely going to have different effects, obviously, with their outro versus intro skill. And we could, in this case, when we did her outro skill, we can see that her ultimate damage went up by 38%. But obviously, we didn't even use her ultimate, so that was not applicable to this case. And we can see this character's intro skill, where she hopped in and shot the enemy 6 times. In this case, yeah, 6 times. So that's what the outro and intro skill are. Now let's talk next about the Forte Circuit. So Forte Circuit is based on each character's special resource. So every character has a different resource. So think of like Diablo 3, Diablo 4, where, like, you know, barbarians have fury, sorcerers have, you know, mana or magic or MP. Each character has their own. But this character has this bar, which are bullets. And in this case, you can charge her bullets. Whoa! What the? Okay, I was not expecting that. Caught me completely off guard. But she can expend her bullets. Like right now, I'm expending her bullets with this spray, or, you know, just rapid fire shooting. And this character, her forte meter right here, allows her to do this attack, which generates a shield based on how long she's holding it. So we can see that since I let the whole thing play out, she generated the entire shield. And that's what the Forte Circuit is for each character, where they have their own individual unique resource and mechanic that dictates their playstyle. Yeah. Okay, so we killed the monkey. So yeah, that's what the Forte Circuit is. It's a unique mechanic to this game where every character has a special resource where they can expend to do something. And again, like we saw, she generates a shield and she does a bunch of damage around her. So you actually have to learn and pay attention to what the character's abilities are in order to bring out the most potential out of them. Right? Obviously, you know, that's the case with literally any game, but there's a lot more complexity to this, in my opinion, overall, than most of Genshin Impact's characters. You know, not to like rag on Genshin, but it's just like the different, slightly different levels of complexity here. Okay, so in Chinese they call plunge attacks falling attacks. Interesting. Yeah, it is confusing it is definitely confusing at first, and people are gonna use tutorials for this game on how the characters work, because yeah, it's confusing. And even the battle mechanics can be confusing, like with the parrying, dodging, and all this stuff. There's a lot of different mechanics to take into consideration. Oh, can't see spreadsheet. Camera's in the way. Oh, sorry guys. Thank you for bringing that up. Let me actually put it on this side then. There you go. My mug is blocking the face. Yeah, thanks guys for pointing that out to me. So I gotta be. If you can't tell, I'm not really that familiar or comfortable with streaming, right? So you know, when you guys provide me feedback, you know, I really take it. I really take it to heart. And one feedback I think was completely legitimate, and I feel like was really helpful, was I started off too negative in my previous first stream of Wuthering Waves. So for you guys that, you know, brought that up to me, I appreciate it, right? So if you guys have feedback for how I can improve my stream, how I can engage with you guys better, let me know, right? I've been a video editor first and foremost, like making all my videos, scripting them, building, you know, that stuff, but engaging with the live audience is still different. So let's see. Yeah, QTE equivalent, FYI, charge attack in Chinese is heavy attack. Yeah, no, it's called heavy attack in this game as well. Charge attack is for Genshin. Okay, yeah. So let me how do I lock? I always forget how to lock. How do I lock? I think I do. Freeze. That's it. Yeah, freeze one row. Yeah. So now we can see Genshin, right? When we freeze the row, we can see. And you know what? I'm gonna color code this as well, so you guys, you know, can know which one's which. Wuthering Waves seems like a blue-looking game. Genshin will be yellow for now. That's fine. And we have combat. We have elements. So yeah, the elements are interesting because there's certain. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know this about the game or not. Yes, this game has dodge. Yeah, let's actually add that to the combat. So we have dodge. I don't know what it's called. Genshin Impact. I think it's called dash and dodge. Dodge, and I think Genshin is still called dash. But in this game, it has two names. I've seen dodge and dash. Like, for example, if we look at this character's weapon, well, not this one, but this one. When the character dodges or dashes, so very explicit, right? Oh yeah, the dodge also has a special animation in this game too. Yeah, ping equals parry. Oh, no way. Is the parry based on the game's ping? That would actually be bad. So that's not good if the parry is based on ping. But this is not applicable to Genshin Impact, the parry mechanic. So we also have plunge attacks. In this game, I think they're called aerial attacks, right? They're called aerial attacks. Basic attack, heavy attack, mid-air attack. That's what they're called. They're called mid-air attacks. A mid-air attack, and we have a plunge attack in Genshin. Building out our list here of stuff. But Genshin perfect dodge. Yeah, it might be called perfect dodge. Yeah. Does it show me my ping in this game? Oh man, 85 milliseconds. So that means that the servers are on the East Coast, unfortunately for me, right? So that's been a big issue for me as well with Genshin is the poor ping, because I'm on the West Coast and the servers are almost certainly like in the East Coast because of that. But anyway, let's just clobber these dudes and pick up their corpses real quick. Okay, lemongrass, whispering cores, cool. Oh nice, we upgraded that. Ado has a counter. Yeah. Okay, so who said that parry's based on ping? Not at all. So yeah, I mean, hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's not, because yeah, that's painful. And Punishing Grey Raven, or I mean, this developer values combat and gameplay, I believe, above all else. So I would be shocked if they ended up making parries, which is a super reaction-based mechanic based on your ping, right? Because Zenless Zone Zero ditched the combat, the ping side damage. Instead, Zenless Zone Zero is client-based ping, which is huge, Is there iframe? Yes, there are iframes as well. Oh gosh, I think my chat just bounced a huge amount. So let me try to catch up. If they had a combo meter to measure how good you are at juggling skills, that'd be fun. Yeah, parry based on ping, their game mid-air attack, not what they do when they hover, but when they land. I haven't seen them do different attacks after they land, except for one character, I believe. Because see, like, no matter how high she is in the air, she just does the same, attack. That's cool. Okay. Which platforms can you play this game on? Currently, it is on PC and... oh, I got a 5-star, this character. My account is, still pretty bad. But we'll do some polls in a sec. Yeah. Is the MC useful? She feels fine. She feels fine right now. And actually, from a balancing perspective, I can't tell yet. It's going to take some time. I'm assuming once we actually hit level caps and stuff like that, or maybe some theory crafters have already cranked out the damage formula where you can figure some stuff more out. Yes, there is fall damage. PGR co-op is so laggy that 100 milliseconds. Okay, so it looks like co-op is ping based and that's going to be painful. Yes, this game will be available on mobile. I have been playing it on mobile. So even in PGR, the ping is doable. Okay, Wuwa is out on mobile too. Yes. I've been playing on my phone at work, in bed, And you read the healer skills. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I haven't read her skills yet. Because honestly, each character, you really got to study how they work. Basic attack. Looks like her basic attacks are super basic. Nothing in here is interesting, so she just does basic attacks. Let's take a look at the next thing, her skill. Call Utana cause. Glacio damage immediately restore health to all characters in the nearby team. This is her skill, right? So let's take a look. My characters are missing some health. Okay, so does it have to attack things for my characters to heal? Because I did not heal just by using that, right? Unless... Oh. Okay, that time it worked. So, why? Okay, let's read more of it. Let's take a look more. That's it. That's literally the whole... that's the whole description. Okay. So, I guess you cause it to do Glacio damage, and then it restores health in the team. But there, I used it, but it just summoned, but it didn't heal me. I'm not sure what's going on there, but okay. A remnant creature that is mentally connected to Baizun can respond to her will, inheriting all the attributes of Baizun. But when Baizun dodges, you can return back to Baizun's side. Okay, so that's the summon that she has, the Gudra. By casting heavy attack or resonance skill emergency plan. Oh, so you used heavy attack. All concentration will be consumed. For each point of concentration consumed, an additional point of health is restored. Okay. Concentration healing bonus. Oh, okay. Resonance skill. Ah. So you need to build up concentration stacks, and then you can use concentration stacks by consuming a heavy attack, or you can use her skill. And that will be the thing that actually heals you. I think that's what this is saying. With a 2-second interval between each restoration. When consuming concentration by casting a heavy attack, each point of concentration restores 4 points of energy, 2.5 concerto energy. Concerto energy is the swap-off energy, right? I'm pretty sure it is. Resonance energy is the ultimate energy. Yeah, this is... let's add that. Let's add that. Concerto energy. This is... not applicable, but we have resonance energy, which is applicable, and this one is just ultimate energy cost for Genshin. Okay, when consuming concentration by casting resonance skill emergency plan, each point of concentration restores 8 points of concerto energy. Okay, so this adds stuff to her ability to swap, to do a QT swap. Basic attack hits a target, 1 point of concentration is gained. That's how you get concentration. Okay. Concentration healing bonus. So I'm assuming each point of concentration, which if we look at her concentration, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can hit an enemy 4 times, I believe, with her basic attack. Let's find something to punch real quick before we continue so we can figure out this character a bit better. Okay, I'm going to go back to my monkey friend. He's always so reliable. He's going to be the Regiswine of this game at this rate. He's going to be the Cryo Regiswine. Our monkey friend. Okay, where are you, monkey friend? Hey. Okay, so we got one like that. Another one. And does the counter? The counter also gives us 1. Okay. So now we got 4. And if we press E, we should spend it, and we heal the whole team. That's how she heals. That actually helps a lot with knowing how she works. So you got to hit the enemy up to 4 times to build up the concentration energy, and then you can use her skill, or you can use the charge attack to actually heal. All right. So with her ultimate, you summon her thing, which restores health for all characters and generates 4 echoes. The echo follows the character and the team automatically attacking them. This is super confusing. They need to change the name from echoes. Oh wait, my name is in the way of the skill thing. Oh man, or my face. Let me move my face. Sorry guys. Okay. Newbie streamer here. Okay. But we can see. Generates 4 echoes here. And the 4 echoes follow you around. Automatically attack the target every 2.5 seconds. Target hit, it causes glacial damage and heals. Alright. So basically use her ultimate. She has a little buddy that follows you, which deals coordinated damage or something. And that will heal your party as well. So the final thing is the intro skill, where she performs a dive attack causing glacial damage and it heals. So you're incentivized if you need healing to use this to swap her on and to heal your team. Now, Baizi provides medical support, allowing characters on the field to recover 1.54 Baizi's maximum health every 3 seconds, lasting 30 seconds. When receiving this healing effect, the character's damage increases by 15 seconds. Oh, look at that. So she has a bit of offensive support as well. Yeah, no, great. I'm even though it's only 15%, I'm definitely incentivized to actually level her now a bit further. So in casting Resident Skill Emergency Plan, it's this one. Yutan will leave a Euphonia which lasts for 15 seconds. So after I level her and unlock this, the attack of the character who picks up Euphonia will increase by 15%. Oh, wow. Okay, so she's getting even more offensive support capabilities. This is huge. And the heavy attack also just heals a bit. All right. So let's do it. Yeah, let's go through the leveling up process for this character now. And let's actually build her out a bit. That's really good to know. That's really good to know. And she's completely free to play. Everyone starts out with her. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. She's one of the characters that you get. So let's go through the leveling process. We have Ascension. Did I already add that? So General. I guess, yeah. Ascension and Genshin. It's also called Ascension, right? It's also called Ascension and Genshin. Yeah. Okay. So, Martin KP asks, what's your opinion on the team compositions, or is the fact that elemental reactions aren't your priority a good thing or a bad thing? So yeah, I saw Meow Ree's video on the combat in this game, which said that like when you switch a character from one element to another element, that character gets a bonus damage in a specific part of their kit. However, from what I've been seeing in this closed beta, in my very limited testing, I did not notice that damage increase. So I do wonder if it's still a thing. Like if we look in the tutorials, we can see here that nowhere is any type of like elemental system like that mentioned, and I haven't noticed it either. So considering that would be an extremely important part of the game, I can't imagine it not being a tutorial, right? Like if you switch off, you get 40%. If you switch from ice to fire or whatever. I don't remember the exact things that Meowri's video said, but it said something like you would get 40% like basic attack damage. That's not something that would be omitted in the tutorial, I'm assuming. But let's see. Oh, you heard they got rid of it. Go to party selection. Let's take a look. Outro skill detail. Okay, so we can see the outro skill details here, which is just in their kit. So I don't really see anything here that indicates any type of elemental synergies. Yeah, I don't really see that. I don't really see it. Yeah, no. Yeah, so I think they got rid of the elemental system. Right now, the elements, as far as I can see, are mainly just for builds, right? So maybe certain enemies obviously have different resistances to different elements, but the gearing, of course, does have some effect on it, right? But that's it. That's all I've seen. So let's see. Yeah, they got rid of it. So it's up to your characters. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, no, I think they got rid of the entire system. It looks like it's completely gone. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, let's start farming these things though, real quick, because these guys need to respawn here and there. We'll farm a few of these and hopefully be able to ascend her to level 50, because I need a third character at level 50. Is it down here? How do I get to it? Huh. Okay, it's literally right under me. So I don't have this waypoint unlocked. Do I have to go from here? That's really far. Alright. Well, I guess we're walking, but... Okay. Take a look. 150 crit damage. I think they're going for PGR. Elemental system. Let's just clean these guys out real quick. Oh man, the camera is still... Oh, you know what it might be? The camera might be locking on because I'm using her hold E ability. How do I get to this thing? It's so far. Do I go this way? I don't think so. Anyway. Okay, certain enemies take more damage from certain elements. Yeah. So it could be like a largely enemy reliant thing. Oh man, I'm back to the city. Alright, I gotta figure out how to get to that enemy to ascend my healer girl. I guess I'll climb over this wall to see. It's really far under. Oh god. The forte skills where Wuthering Waves, yeah. Yeah, there's already three endgame modes. It sounds about right. Yeah, there's the Abyss. I think there's a Labyrinth mode, and I don't... Oh yeah, there's like the overworld raids and stuff, which do look promising. I haven't done them yet, so I did the weekly boss, but you know that's oh okay, yeah, look at this. This looks like it's super... I think this is the right way to go to get underground. So let's go for this waypoint first. Wait, what? Is it this waypoint that I need to target? Oh, yeah, there's a waypoint right there. Why'd I run all the way around? Anyway. Yeah, so I think there's these like hologram bosses in the overworld. Wait, this doesn't look like I'm able to get to it from here. Unless there's a hole. Is there a hole there? Is there a hole here? Oh man, how do I get to it? Okay. Uh-huh. So, I'm looking at this. Where do you think the entrance is? Maybe here? Here? Yeah, I don't really see where I enter the cave from. I'm going to try here. Already getting lost. Yeah, the hologram boss. Oh, bottom of the tower thingy? Okay, yeah, look. This is a hologram boss right here. So I think these are going to be part of the end game, or at the very least, the mid game. So I need to be level 27, right? So I'm currently level 24. So I'm not quite there yet. But it also looks like I can't get down there. So at the bottom of the tower thing, are you talking about this tower thing? Oh man, okay, I'll try that tower thing real quick. Can't even get to the world boss. I'll try this tower thing real quick. And if it's not this tower thing, then I guess I'll try going around. Go to the center of the tower. Alright, let's go. Go in the center of the tower. Oh, look at this. Yeah, giant pit. There we go. Okay. Very nice. Thank you, Huron, for telling me it's in the tower. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, I guess there's no underground map. Okay. This is clearly a dead end. Let's try to find our way here. We're already getting lost. Where are we? You need to do a quest for this. I wonder. Uh-huh. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm super lost already. Okay, did I miss something in this room? This is the only room I see. Oh. Looks like there's just a little hole that I missed while rotating the camera. Okay. Yeah, I think after we unlock the waypoint. Nice little thing is all the characters can break the ore very easily. So you don't need to bring like claymores and stuff like that. No, that doesn't lock on very well. Ooh, that one flew all the way over there. Look at these dudes here. I guess they're not antagonistic. Okay. So we made it here. At the waypoint. We're gonna fight this boss for the first time. How fun. Let's do it. Whoa. Ooh, it's invisible. Is that hurting me? I can't tell. We'll grab our shield real quick. Your ultimate. Oh, okay. So that's like a full screen AoE there. Okay. This should finish it off. Alright. Cool. So yeah, the world bosses right now, they're pretty easy, but that's fine. Because these world bosses are basically like a training mode. Because I saw one of them in the Abyss, right? And you guys, if you were here earlier for me versus the Abyss, got beat up by two bears. More or less one of the bosses. So that's going to be pretty crazy once we actually get to the bosses in the Abyss. Which will be pretty fun. Pretty fun to see. But yeah, so the overworld's a good training ground for that. So let's take a look. How many do I need? Okay, so I got to do this boss one more time. And I'm going to go buy this real quick while the boss is respawning as well. So this certainly hasn't been the most efficient for like farming and progression purposes. But I think we're gaining some, useful information. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, that took a while to load. I'm going to close Genshin Impact, actually. Let's close Genshin Impact. We got two games running at 4K at max FPS. That ain't pretty for my computer. So let's see. Potion shop. Here we go. Where is it? Where's the potion shop? Lower, perhaps? There it is. Up, get down. How many did I need? Was it 4? Take a look. Yeah, we need 4. Okay. So we'll beat up the beat up that ice bird thing, and then we'll also do this. This way we'll bring her up to level 50 as my 3rd level 50 character. Okay. Let's do some pulls too while we wait. Let's do some pulls. That's a good idea. Okay. Let's take a look at my resources. First gonna gather. Let's grab every primo gem that we can. Oh, they're called astrite. I'm gonna keep getting distracted, but let's also do like shop related. Or yeah, currencies shop. So we have primo gems and astrite. And let's grab our trophies. We're gonna grab all of these. If you guys can't tell, I'm gonna do a guide for this game for Genshin players, right? Because you know, understand the direct parallels will save a lot of time. Let's grab all these random gems here. We're gonna scrape every single one that we can and hopefully get a new character or 2. Okay, there should be a claim all button for this. For real. Claim all button would be great. Oh, okay. All right, we collected them all. Let's see, what else? What else do we need here? Is that everything? Yeah? Yeah, I think we've collected everything. So let's do some polls. Okay, I don't have very much. I already did my polls. Let's do the standard banner first, okay? We got 20. We're going to go up to 20 polls on the standard banner. And we're going to scrape every resource we can to do a 10 poll on GN's banner. So let's do that. Here we go. Give me that 4-star. Oh my gosh, we got another constellation for her. For real? Alright, wave band. It's called wave band. At least I can get this out of the way. Wave band. Oops. Yeah. Let's constellation. Oh man. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll have a constellation 6 her at this rate. Did we get a second 4-star? Probably not. Alright, my luck's been pretty bad on this game so far. But that's okay. So, let's see. How many of these red balls can we get? How many can we get? If we grab 2, that's not enough for a 10 pull, unfortunately. Can we just do singles? Yeah, let's just do singles. Oh yeah, I think my next pull will be a 4-star. Hey! I got a new character! Woo! Sanhua. I guess it's Sanhua. Cool, okay, yeah, let's do more single pulls. I guess I'll let the animation play out, you know? Here we go. It's blue! Or is it purple? It's purple! Look at that! We got a 4-star... What is that? It's a anything. I don't even know the weapon types. So whatever that is, it spins. Alright. So I think blue is 3 stars. But I can't see blues and purples very... Like, I can't differentiate them very well. Okay, so that's a 3 stars, yellow. Oh my... Oh shit, we got a 5-star! Alright, we got this guy. Cool, we got gaming from Genshin Impact. Oh, he's ice. Okay, I was expecting fire from him. Let's take a look. Alright, I'm gonna be real. I'm not a fan of like, you know, like the kind of teenage boy character designs, but I'll take him. I'll take him. He's cool. Literally. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at this 5-star. So, if he's a DPS character, I got a ice 5-star, which is cool. All right. So his outro skill lets him do that. Basic attacks are very basic. Resonance skills, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Hit the target. The resonance of ancient arts is replaced by swift punches. Oh, so this is kind of like Yoimiya or something, where you can transform his stance, or I guess maybe more like Ayato. You transform his stance into this, which is interesting because these two basically do very similar amounts of damage. So there must be, maybe it's faster or something. Let's take a look at his Forte circuit. When Lion Spirit's full, hold the basic attack to unleash a heavy attack, Glorious Plunge, causing glacial damage, and enter the Striding Lion state. So he has another state. Whew, okay. After casting the intro skill, Lion awakens with a Resonance Liberation. Feral Gyrate. What's Feral Gyrate? Resonance Ultimate. Okay, intro skill. Okay. Intro skill or ultimate. And if the Lion Spirit is full, casting basic attack will enter Striding Lions. When Lion Spirit's full, so this must be just his bar at the bottom. In Striding Lion state, the Lion Spirit will be consumed continuously for 5 seconds, and Striding Lion state will end and return to the ground after the consumption is complete. Oh! Is he in the air? Okay, we gotta give him a try. If my boy's like Wanderer, you know, that's pretty dope. We gotta see him soon. If in the Resonance Liberation Strive Lion's Vigor state at the same time, the consumption rate of... Okay, so if you use his skill... Wait, no. What was that? What did it say? Oh, Jesus. This is so complicated, guys. This is so complicated. Oh, my goodness. In Striding Lion state, basic attacks replaced by Feral Gyrate. So, what about his skill? So they both replace his basic attacks, right? Okay, you know what? We're gonna have to try him. We're just gonna have to try him. In Striding Lion state. All right. This is too much for my brain to handle. We're gonna have to try him and then go back and reverse figure out what he does afterwards. Attack. So his ultimate is to take a quick look. Receive the blessing of Lion's Vigor, lasting 14 seconds. Lion's Vigor. During the duration of Lion's Vigor, Ling Yang's own glacial damage is increased by 50%. Very nice bonus. Okay, so he's definitely a main DPS. He's like a main carry. Main carry. During the duration of Lion's Vigor, duration of the Forte circuit will be extended to 10 seconds. So, he's an ultimate-based DPS character. You want to use his ultimate, you want to burn his Forte circuit either right before or after, and then you go ham. That's my understanding of his kit. So his intro skills, very simple. He just pops on and deals damage. All right, cool. We got a new 5-star. Let's go. All right. So this account now is no longer cursed, guys. It's no longer cursed. Let's take a look at my history. Where's history? How many pulls did this take? Maybe it was like 100 pulls. I don't know. Okay, so each page is 5, and I have 6 pages, with the last page only having 1 character. So that means that we did 26 pulls for our first 5-star. Yeah! That's pretty awesome. All right. And since this is the beta, I can't just like buy my way into getting every character, right? I don't got the power of no credit card here. All I got is the power of RNGesus. Those count a little less cursed. All right, let's finish off our standard banner pulls. Let's do it. 3 more. We got 3 more standard banner pulls. I think that's just blue, so it's just a 3-star. I'm going to try to skip the 3-star pulls. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Sorry, guys. My earphones are making my ear a little itchy here. Okay. So, one more. Let's go, guys. What is it? Is that purple? Oh man, I really can't tell. Yes, it is purple. Okay, we got a new sword. A new sword for our sword characters. Discord, hey. Not on Discord right now, but that's cool. All right, so how many pulls do we have now for this banner? Let's see. Let's see what we can scrounge up here. We can get 3 more. So that puts us at 5. And we can buy 5. Look at that. The perfect amount. The last 10 pull for today. Here we go, guys. We're going to get him. We're going to get GN. Just watch. I believe in it. We've been blessed by RNGesus once already. It's going to happen again. Right here. Right here. It's going to be a stacked beta account. No, that's okay. You know what? I'll accept it. All good. Let's see what 4-star we got. Maybe we get the scruffy looking dude. Because I don't have that one yet. I don't have that guy. Okay, we got her again. Dungeon. I already got her earlier on my earlier 10 pull with this banner. So we got one of her constellations. All right, that's cool. Yeah. Dang. All right, we got. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's switch teams a bit. Oh man, now I want to build. Now I want to build the ice boy. Where is he? What's his name? Ling Yang. Okay. Yeah, now I want to build Ling Yang, but I don't think I have the resources. But let's take a look. Let's see how far I can push him real quick. We're gonna upgrade him. Just gonna spend everything. Spend everything. I'm sorry, healer girl. We got this. We got this kid now. Yeah, bring him up. Level 26. Let's go. All right. Equip some Glacio stuff. There we go. So, freezing point. We got this dope boss. Looks pretty awesome. Fusion damage, attack, HP. Sure. Oh, that's right. I always forget that I need to like scroll down or whatever, right? I gotta like click on the next one. That's just like a me issue. That's a me issue. Not a game issue, I think. Defense. Okay. And which character is that? Is that the whatever? Yeah, I mean it doesn't matter. We'll just get the 5 set. After using base attack or heavy attack, glacier damage increased by 10%. This effect can be stacked 3 times, lasting 15 seconds. Okay. Okay. Very nice. Okay, so that's just his basic string. Oh. And he can follow that up with multiple attacks. So his charge attack has a string as well. Okay, so let's try his E. Okay, so I don't notice anything different after using his E. Okay, so now I'm mashing his E. Interesting. So it looks like it's just an attack. Yeah, it's just like a charge attack or something like that. No cooldown. Ancient Arts. Yeah, this is his skill. So it just deals an instant swift punch. So if you do it after the third, it's replaced. Oh, so after the third hit hits, then this will turn into the second version. After casting Feral Roars. Okay, let's go battery him up because this guy seems to want to use his ultimate. So let's go beat up on the ice dude. Oh yeah, this is the ice dude right here. We just beat up the ice dude. Let's go beat him up again. Obviously, he's not going to do any damage right now, right? Because he's completely underbuilt compared to the rest of the team. But let's just see kind of how his kit works. Do a quick punch. Do this. Let's grab the shield so we can bring on our little ice boy. Wait, what? What's that? Oh, I got frozen. The enemies can freeze you. Oh shit. I mean, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, let's try this again. All right, got our max shield up. Let's bring in little ice boy and try to build his ultimate. Oh yeah, look at that. The attack completely changed. Ow. Yeah, so that's what I was saying way earlier in my stream. was that even with the shield, you can see I'm getting knocked back, right? So you don't mitigate knockback, unlike in Genshin Impact. Interesting. Ow. Alright, let's switch him out. We're gonna get our shield back up. We still don't have his ultimate yet. Let's... Oh wait, I don't need the shield now. Okay. Just keep punching him for a bit. What's the fastest way to... Whoa! I'm punching him with himself. Alright, what's the fastest way I can build up his ultimate? Because this is taking a while. Okay, we got his ultimate. So now let's grab our shield real quick so he doesn't die in one hit. Ow. Okay. We'll grab the shield. And then we'll switch and use his ultimate. Okay. Oh, it died. Okay, that's okay. We still have his ultimate. That took a long time to get his ultimate up. But we didn't waste it just now. So let's go ahead, use his ultimate on something else. Let's go beat up on Monkey. I like the Monkey. It's super close to a waypoint. No nonsense. Look. Like I'm already here at the Monkey. Yeah. Hello, Cryoregisvine, my old friend. Where's the Monkey? There it is. Okay. Alright. So let's... we'll grab the shield as well. So just so I can focus on what he can do. So let's grab the shield. Okay. So... What does his ultimate do? Wait, why do I already have his hat on? Oh man, this is confusing. Oh, I see. Yeah, so I gotta do a charge attack to like activate it. Oh, okay. So now he's hopping up in the air. Look at that, look at that. Oh god. Oh god, I got interrupted. Oh, but am I back in the hat mode? Okay, so he's got a special hat mode. Wait, I'm freezing him? That boss freezes the enemy? Oh, snap. Holy cow. Man, there's so many mechanics to this game. My goodness. Okay, so this thing is charged. Yeah, so he's got a completely different attack pattern. Oh, so he bounces back and forth in midair. Yeah, okay, so you build up the meter, and then he goes into the lion dance mode. That's how he works. Alright, let's build up the shield again. And we got the shield. Can he dodge when he's in the lion dance mode? Let's see. Yeah, now I used his... Oh god. Yeah, he can. He can dodge. He can dodge in lion dance mode. So I'm wondering if he has different combos if you hit with like the third versus the fourth versus the fifth attack. Oh my god, this is so complex already. All right. That took a long time to kill because we were using this kid to beat him up. But dang, yeah. All right. That's some cool stuff. That's some cool stuff, guys. And use his skill in midair. No, you can't. So, okay. We have a very rough understanding. Now, I think we should go back and reread all that crazy stuff because, oh my god, the first time I read it, it just went in one eye and out the other eye. I had no idea what I was reading. So I think we have a slightly better understanding. So let's take a look. Forte Circuit. Enter striding lion state. Lion spirit is full. We hop up into the air. And then we do all those like fancy little punches and kicks in the air. So if we look at the skill detail. Glorious plunge. Barrel gyrate. Gyrate. Yeah. Part 1. Gyrate part 2. Flying style. Mountain crossing damage. Oh man. Okay. Stormy kicks damage. Climbing tail drop damage. Okay guys. I feel bad for the guide makers of this game. Which is probably going to include me. I feel bad for us. What is all this stuff? Okay. So we enter the striding. Oh. So the moment we hold the basic attack, we do the glorious plunge. So this is kind of like the skill damage in Genshin Impact when you activate like your ultimate, like Nuvalet's ultimate, or just activate an ultimate, it does an initial hit or whatever, and then the ultimate actually triggers. So it's like Furina's ultimate and stuff like that, right? Furina has an initial hit, right? Oops. What did I pressed something on my stream. Okay. Looks like it's fine. Okay. So after casting intro skill, Lion Awakens. That's this. Or the Resonance Liberation. That's that. If Lion Spirit is full, casting basic attack. Okay, so that's why I accidentally entered. That's why I accidentally entered the Lion Awakened state that one time. Was because it was full. I swapped him on with the intro skill, and then I did a basic attack, and then he started flying in the air. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's good to keep in mind. In the striding lion state, the lion spirit will be consumed and consume continuously for 15 seconds. And the striding lion state will end and return to the ground. Okay, so it lasts for 5 seconds normally. But we saw earlier something that said it will last for 10 seconds longer with the ultimate. Right here. Yeah. Right here. During the duration of Lion's Vigor, the duration of Forte Circuit's Striding Lion will be extended to 10 seconds. Okay. It doesn't last 10 seconds longer. It now lasts 10 seconds instead of 5 seconds. So that's what that means. So after his ultimate, he will be able to use Striding Lion for 10 seconds. If in the Resonance Liberation Strive Lion's Vigor state, so this activates Lion's Vigor state. His ultimate is Lion's Vigor state. I gotta keep all these terms in mind. Okay. So where was it? Right here. If in Resonance Liberation Strive Lion's Vigor state, at the same time the consumption rate of Lion Spirit is half. Oh, okay. So this is redundant with what it said in the ultimate, where it says it lasts 10 seconds. Here it's stating that it's saying it's consumed at half the rate. So obviously going from 5 seconds, consuming stamina at half the rate, brings you up to 10-second duration. Okay, so it's redundant there. When consuming Lion Spirit, the Concerto energy is restored. And when all Lion Spirit is consumed, 35 Concerto energy can be restored. Okay, so he just restores a ton of the quick swap energy. So that means that he's incentivized to hop on, use his ultimate, use this lion dancing state, where after it ends, he will basically fully charge up his Concerto energy. Do any of you guys know how much Concerto energy is needed to actually do the Concerto energy swap? Because I don't know how much you'd need for that. But either way, in the Striding Lion state, Ling Yong's basic attack is replaced with basic attack Feral Gyrate, which is right here, performing up to 2 attacks causing glacio damage. In the Striding Lion state, Ling Yong's resonance skill, this one, is replaced with resonance skill Lion Prance, causing glacio damage. Lion Prance. Lion Prance. Lion Prance. Okay, so Lion Prance is not stated anywhere. At least none of the multipliers are shown. Oh my goodness, okay. Let's keep going. Lion's Prance. Okay, so I don't see where Lion's Prance multiplier is, but okay. When Lion's Spirit is less than 10, tap basic attack to cast basic attack Stormy Kicks to attack the target, causing laser damage. After casting basic attacks Stormy Kicks, the mid-air attack Radiant Plunge can be cast. So when you're about to run out of Lion Spirit, you can just spam basic attacks, and then he will do Stormy Kicks plus the mid-air attack Radiant Plunge, I'm assuming. Okay, so it's basically an ending combo to his state. Okay, and maybe this radiant plunge is actually this thing, climbing tail drop damage. That's probably what it's referring to. When casting resonance skill, leap 20 lines. Oh, leap angry chase. Resonance skill, leap angry chase. I don't see that anywhere, but that's okay. Casting lion skill, lion awakens. Oh, intro skill. 40 lion spirit. When casting resonance liberation, feral gyrate. Resonance liberation, feral gyrate. 60 lion spirit is restored. Oh, so his basic attacks restore is stamina. Oh, hey, look at that. Super chat. Chat says do character tutorial, whatever that means. Yeah, I guess. Thank you so much, MR Kung, for the super chat. But yeah, character tutorial. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do character tutorials for this game. At this rate, I think I will. I'll start with the MC. You know, I'll go in the order of the. I'll likely do the free-to-play characters first, and then work on the, you know, like the gacha characters, banner characters, 5-star characters, so on and so forth. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see if that goes. Do the tutorial, man, my man. Okay. Why don't you do the tutorial? Just do the tutorial. Wait, what do you mean? Like, do I do the tutorial right now? Like, make a character tutorial right now? Oh, there's a character tutorial. Wait. So the character has a tutorial. Let me see. Where is it? You guys telling me there's a character tutorial? Hang on. No way. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that's what you guys mean. Thank you so much for telling me this. My god, here I am just trying to interpret everything. I'm such an idiot. Wow, okay, so they have a tutorial for the characters. But see, it was so not obvious to me. Thank you. All right, basic attack. Yes, thank you for the tutorial. Level 92. Jump, midair attack. We did it. We're pro. Heavy attack, midair attack. There we go. Yes, resonance skill. Oop. Basic attack. Enhanced resonance skill. Heavy attack, midair attack. Oh, interesting. So why did it... Oh, it's because I had the full lines meter, right? Okay, resonance liberation meter. Resonance liberation. Heavy attack. And then spam midair attacks. Yeah, so now he's just juggling him forever. This character against juggleable enemies? Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. That's it? Hey, I get these things too. Wait, retry remaining. Did I spend stamina for that? Oh, wow. Okay. So in normal mode, you can do that. And it looks like it's still the same. And oh, we got 3 mobs here. And what's this thing? Leave domain. Okay. So let's bounce these guys in the air and try using his skill in the air. See what that does. So we have this. What does using his skill in the air do? Oh! Oh my gosh, no way. Alright, that's some goofy stuff. Whoa! What was that? What's that finisher there? Okay, what's his... Okay, he's just using that. Alright. So let's do the funny bouncy thing again. Alright, so we pop him in the air. Wait. Oh, I don't have maxed Okay, there we go. So we got him in the air. So if you use the skill to finish, is that when he does this thing? And you can still end it with a plunge attack with a double attack. That's my understanding. Oh my goodness. A character tutorial. See? I've been playing Genshin Impact for so long. I never could have possibly conceived that there is a character tutorial to at least show you the basics of the character, right? Like, that is just you know, so foreign to me. That's such a foreign concept to me. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna do one more ultimate and one more string here. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, I gotta remember, I really have to fill up the lion bar first before I use his ultimate. So now, yeah, I want to see what happens again if you just spam his basics again. Was it a different attack than his skill? No, it wasn't. Okay. So his skill just lets him do that goofy thing where he kind of dashes forward into the air, back and forth. And no matter what, at the end of your lion's thing, mashing E or left click will just have him do the flurry into the plunge attack at the end. Yeah. Recovering from the abusive relationship. Yeah. Need to rework the tutor button so it can be seen easily. Yeah, that's a really good point, right? Because I had no idea that characters had these tutorials until just now, right? And I've been playing, you know, for a couple days. So that's definitely kind of a lack in the tutorial system, right? Because yeah, this is not a conspicuous button. And this button is only accessible in the main screen too, right? Because it changes functionality here. So it's even easier to miss. So yeah, but still, like that's an incredible feature. That's an incredible feature. And that's a perfect feature to add to, like, you know, a clickbait video, like 10 features every new player needs to know, right? Like a video like that, you would definitely pop that right in there because that's super, super, super helpful for teaching people how to actually play this game. Crazy good stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have seen PGR gameplay, and actually I do remember, I think that game had character tutorials in it too. Yeah. So here it is, right here. That's the character tutorial. Trial someone else. All right, yeah, let's trial these characters. Because I didn't learn properly how to do it, right? Like, I've just been reading their skills and trying to figure it out completely. So let's make sure I'm, you know, using her correctly. We can just start with some basic attacks. Okay, you gotta start at the beginning of the string. Alright, resonant skill. Hold. Yep. Basic attack. Nice. I like the freeze frame there. That's great. Heavy attack. Start aiming. Basic attack. Basic attack. Stop aiming. Okay. Jump. Yep, she shoots in midair, that I know. Resonance liberation, here we go. Alright. Sweet. Okay. Yep, she's pretty straightforward. Get out of here. Let's try the, I'm gonna try my main healer girl, or not, shielder girl, Zhongli, of this game. So let's try her. Alright, let's do her tutorial. Sweet. Basic attack. I can do this. I'm a good enough gamer to do that. Alright. Jump, midair attack. Yep. Heavy attack. Resonance skill. I'm a little... Oh. Hold. Oh, okay, yeah. So that's talking about the resonance skill. Hold. Is it? Oh, it's just telling me to hold it for the whole time. Yeah. So this is to get the maximum shield. Yep. Okay. So now just her ultimate, and that should be it. Yep. Cool. Okay, so I think it's missing a few key attributes, like holding her skill will allow her to instantly counter, right? Just like Beidou, right? But you know, I bet they'll improve on the tutorials too. But this is still, like, you know, obviously a really good start, because with that silly lion boy, I could not figure out what was going on with that character. Let's just do them all, right? Let's see all their playstyles. Let's do all these character tutorials. Take a look. So this is the MC, main character, obviously. Basic attack. I think it's gonna do charge attack. Oh, mid-air attack. It's got a standard plunge attack. And heavy attack. Heavy attack. Heavy attack. Oh, see? I didn't even know that. But you can do 3 heavy attacks in a row. Okay. Resonance skill. Basic attack. Okay. Resonance liberation. Yeah, see, I'm not that familiar with the MC. Okay, so I think the thing that I found interesting was the multiple charge attacks in a row. I see. Okay, so the second one, after the second one, you need to input the third one much quicker. Yeah. So, and then you have to let go of the third one so you don't burn any extra stamina like that. Okay. Then you can press E, and then she follows up with an enhanced E that consumes half of this bar. I think if you press E, oh yeah, so you always follow it up with a basic attack. You always follow up an enhanced E with a basic attack. Oh wow. So the charge attack instantly builds up half a whole bar. So that's going to be really useful for building up her bar really fast. See, look at these basics. Just these basic attacks are taking a really long time to build it up. So she's really incentivized to do the timing-based charge attacks. This 3-hit combo, and you can see now that she can already use her enhanced base or her enhanced skill. So CA, 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 E, and 1. That's the combo for her. Very cool. Love it. Love the additional depth, you know, for the players. It's just like kind of like this nitty-gritty stuff, right? And it's not like, fortunately, it's not like too overly complicated for this character, but it's great, right? It's good to see. All right, next character. Let's see. So we got this character, our healer girl. Basic attack. 4-hit basic attack. Beautiful. Jump. Mid-air basic. Yep. Does that... Oh, heavy attack. Oh, look at that. I've never done her charged attack before. Resonance skill. Okay. Basic attack, basic attack, basic attack, basic attack. Resonance liberation. Okay. Let's continue the dungeon. You do her charge attacks in the air. Oh! Oh, look, you can move it! You can move it! You see this? These guys are moving it! What? Well, I can hold it for as long as my stamina bar allows. I mean, not like you ever would, but... Bro. Oh my gosh, you can move that stuff. Okay. So using it also instantly heals you. How fast is it for that? Very fast. Okay. It's a pretty fast way to do it. What about her skill? Her skill is basically just as fast. So I think you can use her... Yeah, you can just use either of them, really. I don't think it matters which... Charge attack consumes... Yeah, it doesn't really matter which one you use to activate the healing. Oh, what does the bell do? Bell monster. I don't know. Okay, very cool. I love the Beyblade aspect of it. That is great. That is great. Whee! I see. Very cool. You love to see it. All right. Now the characters are definitely starting to feel less of the same, you know? Oh, that's great. Okay. All right, we got Yuan Wu here. Our blue-haired, hat-wearing individual. Reminds me of Ninja. Ninja always talks about his blue hair and hats, I think. Is that... Am I getting the right influencer? Yeah, I think so. I think I am, but... Alright, let's see. There's the enemy. All right. Hold. Okay. So he's also another gauntlet user. A lot of punching. All right, resonance skill. Oh. That like Lisa's ultimate, huh? Yeah, so it's kind of like a coordinated attack pillar. Oh, hold. Okay. Oh, he exploded it. Did it enhance his basic attacks or something? Oh, okay, so you got to do another charge attack timing thing. Very cool. Very flashy. Ah. He just gut punches them. Whoa. 63,000 damage? Was it because I punched him into the wall? Can you punch? Do they take wall damage? Try that again. We gotta see if we can do wall damage to them. Oh wow, so he can pretty much spam his skill. It's interesting how I can't get it to explode with the hold. So sometimes it explodes, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, maybe it's this bar here. Is it that bar? Do a random single pull. Read the text on the left. Okay, I'm missing the text on the left here. Read the text. Please read the text on the left. Okay, should I try? Okay, let me see. Let me see about the text on the left. All right, I guess I seem to have missed that. Let's do another character, and we'll read the text on the left this time. Yang. During the tutorial, okay. Man, I don't know how I'm missing this stuff. All right, let's read the text. Oh, look at that. There's text. I'm so focused on these icons here. Perform up to 4 consecutive attacks. When the 4th attack hits, target gain 1 melody. There we go. There's that melody. Resonance skill. Use the Swift Sword to divide the wind field and pull the surrounding targets to the center of the wind field, causing arrow damage and gain 1 melody. Ah, so it's like a small AoE grouping thing. Consumes certain stamina, lunges forward, causing arrow damage. Basic attack is used within a certain amount of time to swing a wind blade. Okay, so basically, charge attack, basic attack. When she holds 3 melodies, a wind attack can be triggered after a heavy attack, causing arrow damage. Ah, test unfinished text. Very cool. So she gets 3 melodies. She does the launch into a plunge finisher. Using mid-air attack in the air will consume all melodies. Ah, so that's a really fast way to do that too. Swing the blade to create a whirlwind, pulling the surrounding targets. Let's see how far it hits. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a venti tornado, just not nearly as large and large. So very cool. Yeah. So this character has got a lot of fancy stuff too. Oh, that plunge thing, that charge attack into basic attack combo, yeah, regenerates a melody. E regenerates a melody. So you're really incentivized to do the charge into basic with an E, to do 2 of these with an E, and then you'll generate 3 melodies to do this finisher, which I'm assuming is the bulk of her damage. So yeah, very cool, very cool. All right. Oh, thank you guys for telling me that. I bet like it's probably pretty frustrating watching me just like completely gloss over the super obvious text on the side. All right, let's keep going. Next we have Don Jin. Let's see how... I think it's a girl, right? Yeah, I think it's a girl. Okay. So let's see how she does. 3 basic attacks. Oops, I should have read it. Oh well. Each time attack is caused by the moves of the incinerating wheel, dungeon consumes a proportion of health and recovers that. Okay. Ah, so she traded her health for this bar. Launches one attack causing havoc damage and recovers that. Okay, so basic attack E. Okay, basic attack E. After successful following up the part 2 basic attack strike and evasion attack with the incinerating will, Dungeon will perform up to 2 segments of Dushu causing havoc damage and adding Scarlet Perfuse to the hit target. Okay, so we apply something to the target after a 2-string basic or an evasion attack or strike, whatever strike is. Okay, so now the enemy has a red flower on it. So after part 3 of the basic attack, Dungeon will perform 3 segments of incinerating will causing havoc damage. Oh, okay. Basically, if you use 3 basics, you can then use 3 skills. Heavy attack will combine his. Oh, is it a dude? Is Dungeon a dude? Okay, you know what? It really doesn't matter what their gender is. Okay, so after accumulating 60 points, Dungeon can launch a stronger continuous attack causing havoc damage and recovering his own health. While Vermilion Brilliance accumulates 120 points, this attack can cause higher damage after a certain time of basic attack after heavy attack. What? Okay, I'm a bit lost here, but let's just do what it says. Heavy attack. App. Okay, yes. So basically, a bar is full. Do a heavy attack. Basic attack. Hostility towards the target increases wildly, swinging the dual blades of the target, performing multiple rapid consecutive attacks, and a crimson burst attack, causing havoc damage. Okay, so a lot of fancy words for just do damage. Yeah. Okay. So attack, skill, and you can do attack, skill. That builds up to 1 charge attack, and finish it off with another charge attack into that. Okay, so it's only her skill. Only her skill builds up her meter. So you want to use the 3-hit combo into the 3-hit skill to build up as much as you can. Then you want to use her charge attack into a basic attack finisher to unload her damage. And she's kind of like a berserker style character, which takes her own health, or I don't even know. They're just like a berserker style character that saps their own health and regenerates it back, life steals it a bit. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. All right. I think we have a couple more characters to go through their tutorials. Here we go. Sanhua. Oops, wrong button. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at what this character can do. All right, 5 basic attacks. When the 5th hit, gain 1 layer of clarity. Okay. So, where's the clarity indicated? When Sanhua holds down heavy attack, the pointer is released within the frostbite area. Wait, what? Sanhua can cast detonate, causing glacier damage. Huh? Okay, I think I'm... What is it talking about? Oh, it's this bar down here. You're playing a mini rhythm game. Oh, wow. Oh, and then you have to detonate it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got a character here who you gotta play Genshin Impact's fishing mini game. As you know, you frantically keep that bar right there. Wow. Okay, that's not what I expect. I gotta be real, I ain't gonna use this character. Oh man. Okay, So causing blaze damage, sword energy will leave behind 1 ice prism. Okay. Oh, so it increases the bar. It increases the bar size. Wow. Wow, that's one way to approach it. Oh my gosh, it increases the bar size. Oh my god. That's like super, that's so creative. What the hell? Oh my gosh. I mean, like, my mind is exploded right now. That is so wacky. That what it does is that you have the option of playing this rhythm mini game, or you can increase the bar size to both detonate it faster, but also to make the mini game portion easier. Holy shit. So I think like a lot of players that are going to be, you know, really good at this type of skill expression, they can draw out a lot from her, right? Because they can always just time this while paying attention to the boss mechanics and fights, right? But I don't know, like maybe you get more damage by increasing the size of the bar, but that was not what I was expecting based on the bar size. Okay. Last character I have. Alto. Take a look at him. Man, this game's crazy. This is some crazy shit. Okay. Basic attack. Oh, he's a gunner. An arrow gunner. Oh wait, I should have read that. I'm sorry. Okay, anyway. Cast mist and 1 mist avatar. Taunt the surrounding targets. Mirage will handle part of his health and generate 6 mist bullets around the mirage. Or around... Okay. Okay. Cool. Heavy attack. Enter aiming state. Can cast after charge is complete. Perform powerful shot. Headshot. Enter aiming state. And just shoot. Exit. Okay. Nothing remarkable about that. So. Base attack and mid-air attack bullets pass through the mist, causing chi damage and restoring mist drops. Oh. Oh, okay. So you shoot through his mirage. Oh my goodness. So the positioning of this character is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Holy cow. Oh! We got Yelan up in the house. That's pretty cool. Okay. So resonance liberation. Generate the gate of quandary in front. Damage will increase when bullets pass through the gate. Oh my gosh. So like Ningguang's screen? Wow. Yeah, the positioning of this character, I don't even want to think about it. It's gonna require like 200 IQ play. So you use his screen, use his clone, and you shoot through both of that shit to enhance the bullets and blast the enemy. So the enemy's gotta be in front of you with the screen and your clone in between. This is for some hardcore gamer shit, guys. The hardcore gamer shit here. Oh, look at that. So his dash consumes these things. The ball's there. And yeah, I mean, I think... Am I regenerating any here? I'm shooting it through it, but I didn't really notice anything. Do you only have to shoot through it once? I'm shooting through the clone. I don't really notice the bullets. Oh, I'm regenning these bullets. These bullets are the ones I'm regenning. Oh, okay. How do I use those? How do I use those again? Okay, I think I can dash through here. Gotcha. So shooting through the clone. Wait, no? It didn't generate those bullets? Okay. Yeah, now I'm not shooting through it. Now I'm shooting through it. Interesting. Okay, you know what? Yeah, this is very confusing. But it's something about positioning, shooting stuff through his clone and his screens in order to get those bullets going. Something like that. Okay, okay. That's it. Oh man, we've gone through all the characters that I have. Holy cow. Not through the clone. It's through the spitting mist. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Oh dang, this guy's spamming my chat here. I think it's gonna be the first time I'm doing this. Put user in timeout. Alright. I'm gonna put him in timeout. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Go enjoy your 3 polls, bro. Oh, we're talking about Genshin Impact's 3 polls. Oh boy. Oh man, there's like a war in chat about Genshin versus Wuthering Waves. Dang. Dang, guys. Okay. Okay. Well, look. It's, you know, it's fun to have opinions and stuff, right? But, you know, you're coming in, flaming people, right? Ruining their fun and stuff. Thing is that both games can coexist. And me personally, I plan to play both. It's really that simple, right? Like if you don't like one game, don't play it. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. It's the simplest thing you could imagine. Alright, so we're gonna use this. Swap over. Oh gosh, it's in the air while I'm doing that. Ow. Okay. Wait, why am I killing this thing? I don't need to kill it. Oh geez. Man, you really gotta learn all the attack patterns for all these enemies. There's a lot to learn in this game, guys. It's crazy. Wait, I'm frozen? I'm frozen? I have no idea what froze me, but you know what? That's okay. I should end it. Alright. Yeah, we caught another clone of him. Okay, cool. I guess yeah, I'll pick it up. Sure. Oh, I'm out of resin. See, I did some refreshes too. But I think that's good for the farming today right now. Oh, Tower of Adversary rewards. Whatever. Tower of something. Oh, perfect. Perfect. What's it called? Tower of Adversity. So we have some general. Abyss. This is called Tower of Adversity. Easy enough. We're going to cancel this because I hate seeing that blip constantly go off. That's just like a me personal thing. Presence Nexus, teleport waypoints. I already got all this stuff. Okay. Let's grab rewards that it said I have here. Oh, please do random single poll. All right. Yeah, sure. I'll spend the rest of my currency. Oh, look at this. We got more currency. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go, guys. We got more currency here. And you know what? Let's farm up a little bit more currency before... Oh, look at this. We've already used the vigor from the previous side onto this side. You see that? So it's super important to manage your vigor correctly here. Yeah. So because I used vigor on the other side, now these characters don't have it. Let's try to farm a few more Primo Gems and then we'll do some polls. I don't know if I'll be able to beat it without my Crux, my shield girl, because I ain't got those pro gamer skills right now. It's gonna take a while to learn all these enemies, how they work. Oh, okay, these little amoebas don't look that scary. Famous last words. All right, we gotta pay. Oh, yeah. Okay. They shoot lasers. All right. I remember my training session. Charge attack. E enhance. Yeah, pro gamer skills. Teleport onto it. Do the enhanced. Second wave? Okay, second wave. Yep, we got a second wave here. Oops, wrong attack. I meant to do this one. Okay, I should be focusing down the golem. Yeah, we can use the lock on too. Okay, but now I can't see the little dudes. Well, I think I'm gonna... How do I unlock on? Wait, no, don't lock onto that. Ah! How do I... Okay, you gotta press and hold lock on. That's how you unlock on. Good to know. Alright. Okay, so yeah, I can't counter with a ranged character. Okay, I'm gonna wait until this thing's up. There we go. Use our ultimate. And finish him off. Let's go. Bam. Alright. So we did this one. Let's do the next one. I'm pushing my level cap now, so I'm gonna bring my A team here. I'm gonna bring my A team. And after we gather these, then we're gonna do a couple pulls. Wait, no. Wrong order. Wrong order. I got a specific order here because I got that muscle memory. All right, here we go. A team, let's go. Level 55 is about as hard as I'm willing to push it right now. Last time I was getting 3-shot by those bears. I feel traumatized. Traumatized by those bears. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look. What are we dealing with? Okay, these enemies look easier than the bears, but famous last words, right? Counter that. Oh, what's attacking me? I can't even tell. Wait, what the heck? Is that like a wind portal? Man, the enemies are using Venti's ultimate on me. Feels bad when it's against you, you know? Alright, we gotta start hitting this monkey. Why is the monkey just chilling over there? Alright, yeah, we got some grouping issues here. Okay, let's just... I guess we'll just single target DPS them for now. Alright, here we go. Oh god. Get me out of here! Wait, it just keeps me stuck there, right? Okay, I don't have to worry too much about it. Okay, maybe I do. Ow. Alright, sorry guys. I gotta pay attention to this stuff. Oh, not in range. Oh man, I'm stuck in this stupid thing again. Okay, I can shoot them still. Okay, so you have enough time to react to the wind portals to get out. Okay. Ah! And really gotta pay attention to these fights. It's hard to group them up. Alright, we got our ultimate. Alright, we're doing it. We're doing it. We got gamer mode activated. Yeah, there we go. All right, we didn't we didn't complete it in time, but at least we weren't getting wrecked like against those bears. I'm gonna have my revenge on those bears someday. You guys just, well, after I build up my little lion boy, he's gonna go and stomp those bears again. Okay, let's grab our primo gems and then do some pulls. Here we go. Okay, we got our gems. Okay, this is kind of like a new currency. Deep records. So, I think it's currency. Deep records. I think it's Genshin Impact doesn't have this. So, let's just pop that there. Real quick. All right. Cool. So, yeah, we're going to have to allocate our characters and teams between the two. And I'm going to have to also get better at using my third character, too. My current healer isn't at level 50 or whatever, so she doesn't really add anything besides healing right now. If I'm correct, right? No, she has her outro thing. She has her outro ability. Yeah, this gives 15% damage bonus, but still. Let's take a look at our polls. Let's see what we can get. Any other random resources we can grab? Is there anything here? Oh, we have a third constellation. 3%. Come on. Come on. Give us a little bit more than 3% damage. All right. That's one of my feedbacks here is like, we're really getting a constellation for 3% damage and fusion damage. Isn't that like fire damage? Okay. Anyway, I don't think these things, yeah, none of these give currency. So that just leaves with just a few stray pulls left. Got a few stray pulls. Well, let's do it. We'll grab one of these. We'll grab these weapon banner ones and just end them. We'll do 6 weapon banner pulls as well. And that's it. That's everything. So we can get these here. Yeah, this is the abyss things that I just farmed. Okay. So what else? There's the... Yeah, this one. Yeah, so we can get 3 here. And now we broke. We can't afford nothing. So this is it. 10 last pulls for the road. We got 4 on the GN banner, 6 on his weapon banner, and that's it. Yep. Let's do it. Here we go. 1 pull. It's blue. Alright, Sword of Voyager. Awesome. I've always wanted one of those. Beautiful. There we go, guys. There we go. Alright. I think that's blue again. A Pistol of Night. Okay, it is nighttime for me. It's about time. Okay. I think that's still blue. Sword of Voyager again. Yeah, so they did stuff these banners with a lot of these, 3 stars and stuff. Alright, Originite Type 4. Yep, that's it. No GN today, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. We were victorious earlier. And that's what matters. Alright, so here we go. Let's spend the rest on the weapon banner. I think that's purple. A Hollow Mirage. Alright. We'll take a look at the weapons that I have too after this. Because, yeah. Sword of Night. We're going to see a lot of these, insert weapon of night here. Now, I will say all these weapons do look very similar. Oh, is that another purple? We got 2 4 stars. Hey, 2 4 stars. Let's go. Undying Flame. Cool. All right. That's blue, right? Yeah. We got this funny looking thing. What is this weapon type? Is it Gauntlet? It must be Gauntlet, right? Yeah, I think it's Gauntlet. Okay, here we go. Second to last one, everyone. Let's see. Another 3 star. Broad Blade of the Night. And this is it. This is it. The final pull of the day. This is it. It's gonna be a 5 star, everyone. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful 5 star. The Originite Type 5. Hey, we tried. We tried today. We tried, everyone. But that's everything. That's everything I could do. Wait. Did I get enough currency to do one last pull? We're such addicts here. No, you need 8. You need 8. Yeah. All right. That's definitely it. There's no more. This account can't handle any more pulls. Not a single one more. Let's take a look at what we got. We got some weapons. We can have this one, Undying Flame. Attacks increased by 20% every 5 seconds while the character does not receive damage. Oh. Okay. Taking damage removes 1 stack and restores 15 HP. 15 HP, that's a pretty negligible amount, right? Yeah, but it's basically like the Serpent Spine. It's the Serpent Spine, but gun version. And it really rewards you for not getting hit. I mean, that's kind of the game in a nutshell. It really rewards you for not getting hit. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I just got another one of these. All right. I actually don't know what it does. I don't recall reading this. Blessing of the Spinning Stars after casting Resonance Liberation, so her ultimate. You gain 3 layers of iron armor effect. Each layer increases attack and defense by 3%. Can stack up to 3 layers, and each time you take damage, it decreases by 1 layer. Okay. So you start off with 9% increased attack, 9% increased defense after you use her ultimate. And when you get hit, you will lose a stack for every time you get hit. All right. So I think I can use that on him, right? Yeah, he seems more adept at doing DPS. Oh, we have another 4 star. Perfect. Attack is increased by 20% and parry damage is increased by 15. Like 15 flat damage. I'm assuming they forgot a percent sign here, or else it's kind of a meme, right? Like 15 damage, bro. I guess if it was on, you know what? Maybe it's not as negligible as you would think. Because, oops, let me get back to it. Because if you punch like, 30 times, then I guess it's a non-negligible amount of damage. Anyway, restore 2 HP when hitting enemies with parry can be triggered once every 6 seconds. 2? Like the number 2? Okay, maybe I don't have a good grasp on... Okay, what if we level it? Either way, I think I'm gonna need 2 different 4-star weapons, so I'll just level it. So if we level it, do those numbers increase? They do not. And that makes sense. I don't expect it to increase. Okay. We'll send it to. And yeah, so none of these numbers are increasing. I'm assuming it's only when you limit break them. And here we can see just attack is increased by 25% instead. Yeah, this is a great... Well, I wouldn't say great. This is a good 4-star weapon for now, right? Because it's just no nonsense, 20% increase to attack. When you compare it to this you need to use your ultimate, and then you will still only have 9% attack and 9% defense. In comparison to this weapon, oh, look at that. This weapon has a secondary stat of defense. That's why. Oh, okay. Okay. So that's where this weapon, that's why this weapon has such a high passive attack stat compared to this one. It's because this one has attack as a secondary stat. So if you want pure offense, this one will still provide you more attack in the end, but this one will provide you almost the same attack with more defense. Yeah, so they're very similar, but not quite. Yeah, I think this one's still better right now. At level cap, this one should be better for damage, but at lower levels, this one should be better. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's take a look at guns. Already looked at guns. Take a look at swords. Right now, I'm just using this 4-star sword with energy regen. Ceaseless area for every resonance skill used. Restore 8 concerto energy. Oh, yeah, so this is great for a quick swap character that just wants to regenerate their energy. The concerto energy, which is the swap energy. Actually, yeah, let's add that to the spreadsheet too. Concerto energy. So we have combat. We have concerto. Wait, I already have that. Yeah, and this is related to the outro skill. Okay, I already have concerto energy. So this regenerates 8 just by using her skill, which is huge because it's very easy to just use her skill. Right? So she'll just gain a bunch of energy like that. Wait, I didn't get a new 4-star sword. Are all these swords in like a database in the game too? Oh, this is the catalyst. That's what it is. I thought it was a gauntlet. No, it's a catalyst. Funny spinning things are catalysts. Comet flare. Take a look. It's got HP, Requiem's protection when dealing damage with basic attack or heavy attack. The healing bonus increases by 3%. Lasts for 8 seconds. Can be stacked up to 3 times. Can be triggered 1. Okay, so you hit the enemy 3 times and you get 9% more healing bonus. Honestly, I prefer this because this one's more offensively inclined, right? Because when you use her skill, she'll recover 8 points of resonance energy, which means you can swap the other character on faster. This is a 3-star one, right? So I can limit break this. Do I have dupes? Yeah, I got dupes. So if we... Wow, so this will go up to 12. This will go up to 12 energy. Yeah, this will help your healers be able to stay on field less. Because you can use this, get her concerto energy up, and swap off onto the other character. Holy cow. Yeah, that's what this is for. Very cool. All right, let's just finish. Yeah, this is gonna be my main weapon on her anyway, for the foreseeable future. Because I don't know if I need more healing or if I need less field time for her. Right? If I need more healing, then this one's better. But I'm assuming ultimately I need to get good. Right? That means less dodging, taking less damage, but when I do, I can swap her on and get her off as fast as possible. Okay, that sounded really weird. Okay, yeah, never mind. So, what else do we have? We already went through gauntlets. Did we go through all the weapon types? Swords, pistols. We went through all the weapon types. So we have 4. We have gauntlets, guns, swords, and... What is this thing even called? It's the rectifiers. Rectifiers? The rectifiers? Origina? Spinny things. We're gonna call them spinny things. Alright? So we got gauntlets, pistols, swords, and spinny things. Yeah, unless there's a clear name for this. Right. Yeah. I got 2 5-star characters. I got this character who's basically like the Zhongli of the game. And I got this character who's kind of like Gaming, but I guess 5-star ice version is the best way to put it. Oh, longsword. There's longswords? There's longswords? I don't even have a longsword character, do I? I don't have a longsword character. So I must have them in my inventory, and I've just literally never... Oh, yeah, look at this. Longswords. Right, yeah, broad blade. A Voyager. Yeah, it's a broad blade. Yeah, these are called rectifiers. Okay. a really goofy name. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm being too immature, but you know, a rectifier. Okay. Broadblade. Ceaseless sorry for every resonant skill used. Okay, so there's 4-star versions of this, but for the rectifier, it's a 3-star weapon. Are there other 3-star weapons that increase resonant skill? Yeah, this gauntlet also has a 3-star version. Interesting. So are those just purely 4-star versions of these 3-star weapons? Each stack increases by 8% up to 3 stacks. This gauntlet. So this 3-star gauntlet goes up by 8% each, in comparison to this one, which only goes up by 3%. Super interesting. But maybe iron armor is equivalent to super armor. Maybe that's what that is. Right? If that's what it is, if iron armor is super armor, oh, is that why sometimes she doesn't get knocked around? It's because of iron armor? Yeah, there's so many questions, honestly, and there's just not enough answers right now. It's going to take an ungodly amount of community effort to figure all this stuff out in this game. So yeah. Yep. Okay. Whew. All right, guys. I had less exploration than I would have liked. But it's well past my bedtime. I better go check on the wife and stuff. So, thank you guys so much for joining. The stream ended up kind of going in directions I wasn't expecting, but we got a really cool overview of the characters. Thank you guys so much for yelling at me to realize that there's a tutorial in the game. Oh my gosh, there's a tutorial. Now, I actually do plan to stream this more. So tomorrow I should have time, my afternoon time, roughly for 2 to 3 hours in the afternoon. I'll make a stream thing and, you know, you guys will see it. And then we'll see from there. I've been really enjoying streaming with you guys. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all of you. And thank you so much, Kung, for the super chats. You know, I really appreciate it, guys. Like that. This stuff actually, you know, does help me out a lot. So, Kung asked, what are your impressions on combat so far? Combat feels so good. It's really hard. Okay, initially when you start playing the game, it's pretty overwhelming, and all the characters, you feel like you can just spam their skills and abilities, and you get away with it. You can do whatever, and you'll be fine. But as you dive just a little bit deeper into the combat, it becomes so much more enjoyable once you start to understand a bit of the nuances, and once you kind of start getting good. Because then you'll realize, like, you feel really rewarded for the mechanics, for dodging, countering, parrying the enemies, and pulling off your character's special abilities. So I highly recommend this game from a combat perspective. Currently, it is one of the best action RPG style combats that I've ever played. I'm serious about that. Like, I can't think of one that's better right now. Genshin Impact is different. So I think the two, it's hard for me to like equate or say which one's better. I love the combat for both games, because Genshin Impact's more about the elemental system, which is super unique, right? That made Genshin Impact really successful. But this one, the combat feels really good. Really good. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. This is I Win to Lose, signing out.